Yo. Yo, Alejandro. Did I pronounce your name correctly? Is it Alejandro? Alejandro? I don't have a code. Hang on. Okay, that should be good. Silver to diamond. Nice, dude. Nice, dude. Hello, everybody. Hello, Sarah Lee. Check out these thighs. Nice. Jacob, Empty Sky, what's up, y'all? Hello, Sean. Ryoko. Duck. Physio Ninja. And then a name I don't even know how to pronounce. I don't even recognize those. At first I thought it was like Filipino, but that's not Filipino letters. I don't even know what those letters are. Who said good evening? What is that? Is that just like symbols? Is that even a... Are those even letters? I don't recognize those. You have been enjoying the 4-6 split? Yeah, 6v6 codes review. Ria, hello. Robberoni, hello everybody. Hello, 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 hello. I've been playing a decent amount. I played a few hours yesterday, played a few hours the night of. What we might do some in Pugs Day, but I've played a bunch. I mean, that's a lot of games. That's
Ice cream.
Thank you, man. Happy birthday, Sarah Lee. Happy birthday, Sarah Lee. Happy birthday, Sarah Lee. But yeah, we will be looking at some codes today. I found that valuable last time we did a 66 test. Way back in the day, like what, almost 2 years ago, maybe? It's Corey Percy. Gotcha. Cool. So like we will be doing some pugs later today, but we're not. I want to like actually like look at different people's games. So let's do this. Somebody drop a couple codes in the chat. A code in the chat. I'll just pick one at random. And only thing I ask is if you can tell me your MMR, like what rank you are at on that role that you queued for. Just for context. We'll be looking at all ranks here. I would like some high rank quick play codes. I like some low rank quick play codes. Thank you, Reezy. What if you don't play comp almost at all? Well, give me an estimation, right? Give me an estimation. Like mine are obviously like around the low masters level pretty consistently. There were some fluctuations. Obviously, a couple of champ lobbies, and then there's like a couple like plat lobbies. But it's quick play MMR is really loose. Low diamond queue with plat friends. I don't care. I don't really care for the losses. Let's go to the extreme. GM5. Strictly 66. I'm just curious to see how the game looks. Because my experience so far, there's not been a whole lot of surprises. Let me pull up my notepad. But like the maps really do play themselves. Like they just do. That's been my biggest concern so far. It's like some of the maps that feel like every single fight dies in the same spot. Same spot every single time. The only exception is when people like ult dump. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's been a lot. That's been my biggest complaint so far. Even more than 222 or 132 or even more than Roadhog. Like actually something more annoying for Roadhog for me is like I already know where we're going to get stuck every single time. And this happens even on maps that aren't that bad. Is this a different pink tank top? I got a new one and it just coincidentally happens to be pink. Okay, so let's look at this one really quick. Hold on to your codes for now. I'll ask for them in a second. We'll do a lot of high rank and low rank ones. How's the game audio? I want it to be like audible. Maybe a little loud. We'll turn down just a tad. Just a wee bit. Malga Zarya, Junker Queen Zarya, these are fine comps to the map. Both teams are running poke heroes. I'm just gonna kind of like let it play. I'm doing good, Ace. Thank you. Curious to see how different teams approach it. One thing I haven't noticed, like that's incorrect macro-wise, is I've been noticing a lot of tank stacking in situations where teams don't have speed. Which, like, in ranked, like, the more... You just don't stack in ranked, bro. You just don't stack unless you're push-pulling. Which almost never happens in ranked. Like, you need to... Like, you're playing Zarya. What needs to happen is, like, Queen holds here. Zarya kind of AFKs here. And then she's kind of shooting and kind of, like, constantly... That's, like, the... Zarya's actually kind of challenging. Because, like, you constantly need to be, like, aware of, like, what your other lane is doing. And then bubbling that person or whoever that is, whether that's DPS or tank. But I see this a lot, which makes the bubble timing a lot easier. But you lose, like, so much map from it. No, we're not gonna be looking at any hero stats. It's just not, it's too soon. 4 days isn't enough for me. I mean, you can get some general preliminary stuff, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have the next week off, so we're gonna have to wait, like, we're gonna be real slow. I'd imagine it's the typical stuff, like Freya's win rate's probably up a teeny bit. I would say, I mean, obviously Queen's gonna be good. Yeah, nothing really crazy. But like this split already looks like way better for me because the tanks are controlling space way better. This is like probably like a mid-masters lobby with people kind of keeping in mind it is quick play, so people aren't like going super sweaty with it. Do we know who was the tank? I guess that's the only bad thing is you don't know who the tank was. I don't know how that works. I mean, you could tell me obviously, but like I don't know if there's like a system for replay code, so no. Apparently Asia's starting to ban Frey already. I mean, it makes sense. Frey is cancer and also is really good versus dive tanks, which Asia plays a lot of, so. This split... Do you see the map control difference, though? Like, what is Epic Fart 69 pushing off of? Does he see bubbles? Yeah, he sees bubbles, and he tries to punish bubble, but he screws it up. But even if he hits that, like, I don't know if that works. The map control split's too good. This should always favor the team that has the better tank split, you know? The problem here is, like, that the tempo is all screwy. Like, this Dango guy has to play angles better. Dango? I will say one thing that kind of peeves me here. This is something that, like, I'm really concerned about for tank players. Like, look at the tank angle control here. Do you see what stinks for Team Red, though? Yeah, this sucks, man. This little snapshot here sucks. Sucks. Whereas Shion's, like, actually getting damage in on JQ. So, like, we have, like, literally no punish control. Like, they literally can't even see anybody. Freaking Footy Wop over here can't see Jack. And also misses the one shot that she has to hit. Like, it just freaking sucks. I want quick play hacked. I want only quick play hack codes. Sadly, I know it's a bit of a mess, but I'm just like looking more overheads today. Today will be a very scientific stream for a little bit. We're just gonna kind of enjoy things. Holy crap. What does she see? That's what she sees. Yeah, she just sees the bubble timing, and then, again, blue just has no angle control whatsoever. None. Absolute MOBA cinema. Has anyone seen 1 through 2? Yeah, several times. Not a ton, but yeah, it happens. Those games have gone pretty poorly most of the time, at least the maps that I played them on. It's very risky to push off an epic fart. Yeah, true. I think a lot of heroes will design for 66 will dominate. Yeah, great question. I think pretty clearly D.Va's gonna do well, at least on paper. Same thing with Zarya. Maybe D.Va's missing some HP, so maybe not. But yeah, I think the ability to like supplement aggression is like really underrated instead of the solo stuff that a lot of 5v5 tanks have. What do we got here in terms of setup? Yeah, Hog is a disaster. Hog is a joke of a hero. But there's nothing new here. A little bit of a flank from Footy Wop over here. You know, the thing that I've noticed a lot is that how certain tanks just feel absolutely horrible to play in 66.
I've got some good ones.
Are these viewer submissions? I've got some good ones. Yeah. All right, I'm just curious. Everybody right now, if you have played tank in 66, just, this is not a scientific thing, but just out of curiosity, what tank that you play at the same level, did you enjoy playing the most? And what tank did you enjoy playing the least? Or tanks? Give me one or two. Just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity. Interesting. Interesting. The one hero that is like, I think pretty consistently, Sigma feels good. I think some people will disagree, but I've been seeing a lot of Sigma. Sigma feels great. And I was thinking about this last night because Sigma's definitely my number one. Sigma just felt so good. It's like so much of your mitigation is like tied up through your abilities and not through your health pool, which is true for a lot of other tanks. But I think the real reason why Sigma felt good is it felt like I could actually consistently multitask. It just felt like I could multitask. It felt like I didn't have to. I felt like I could do things even when I was being focused down. You know? And frankly, that was like the consistent theme for me when whether a tank felt good or not. Is like, could I actually like do things? Like, for example, I think Domina sucks at, like in terms of a lot of things. Like, I think the shield is hilariously stupid. It's on a 17-second cooldown. Not sucks as in like she's bad necessarily, but like it just feels terrible. Like it feels terrible how long that cooldown is, right? But I didn't hate Domina as much as I thought I would, because if I was good with my cover usage, I could still use my gun and I could still use my crystal and heal myself a little bit. It was like, I felt like I was like engaged, you know, like I was able to like contribute. And for me, the tanks that felt the best in 66 were things where I didn't have long downtimes. Because tanks that have a lot of downtime in 6v6 suck, because that's the entire upside of 6v6 is uptime. Because there's more things to shoot, there's more trading, there's on paper more attention split, right? So the whole point of 66 is that there's more APM, there's more things that you do as a support, as a damage, as a tank, and I think that's probably objectively true. Whereas tanking in 5v5 and just 5v5 in general is more tempo, like big burst, relax, big burst, relax. Whereas 66 is just this constant, it's more Marvel Rivals. It's not stupid, but like there's just more things going on. Like you guys have seen it here, just like fights don't really end cleanly, fights don't really start cleanly, they just go. So with Sigma, it's like, yeah, you have less health, but your APM is just as high, if not higher, than it is in 5v5. Rein felt, and I don't say this lightly, butthole, like actual butthole. Rein felt terrible, and there were a couple of tanks that felt like that. And the reason why is because I can't APM max with Rein, and every single time I try to do anything, if I'm not literally perfectly timed with my tank, other tank, assuming that I even have another tank, assuming that I have another tank that's even actively doing anything, I just can't do anything. I just can't do anything. I think anybody that says Ryan's better in 6v6 is actually brain dead. Like, or your experience is beyond random. This is, by the way, this is not just this playtest. I played a lot of Ryan this playtest. This is all the Ryan I played versus, and this is all the Ryan I've ever done in any 6v6 test ever. There's a reason why Ryan had 2,000 shield back in the day. It just feels terrible for Ryan. It just feels awful. I had every game I played with Ryan, almost exclusively, I would have, I'm trying to think like what the good metric is. I'm not joking, guys. I had, I think, anywhere from 16 to 20,000 damage mitigated per 10 in every game I played. And I would have like a 4 and 6, 6 and 2 KD. With almost always the lowest damage in the lobby. And this is after the Fire Strike buff. And Ryan's one of my better tanks. Like, you guys have, like, he's one of my better tanks. In fact, he was the tank that I actually learned Overwatch on, like, back in the day. It just feels terrible. It's just unbelievably boring. You're unable to partake in any of the uptime because most of the people's uptime in the lobby is just shooting you. And you're unable to manage people's attention very well because, yeah, you can absorb attention for 7 years, but it doesn't feel very good to do that. I think, to be clear, I think Ryan is probably pretty, like, I think Ryan's very good at 66. I actually think that Ryan's one of the best tanks in 66 in terms of performance. I think he's good, like, but he just feels like everything that I feel about in Ryan in 5v5, where a lot of your values into your shield, I think just gets amplified by another 25% in 6v6. He's absolutely a bigger shield about 66. Yeah, you don't get more of your attention split in most 6v6 games. There are situations. There was one game where I had like a ball player and a Winston player. Okay, so let me give you an example. When I had a double initiator tank that was going very aggressive, then it did feel better, or felt equal to 5v5 in many ways, because you did have somebody that was consistently and actively, aggressively taking space. But even running it with like a D.Va, a Zarya, a Roadhog, sometimes even a Sigma, they just weren't taking that much attention away to justify it. It just was not fun. So that's kind of like my main selling point, I think, with 6v6 is like, we need tanks that can have uptime or do multitask things. We don't need them, but those things are going to feel a lot better in 6v6. Even D.Va, like, even though D.Va's like a total like 550 HP, like completely explodes, I enjoyed D.Va more than I thought I would. Not more than I thought I would, about as much as expected, because there was basically always something that I could be doing, because in 6v6, I don't always have to be like diving or staging. Like, I can peel a little bit if I'm close by, I can take the tank trade, I can set up, like, there were just more things that I could be doing, I guess, with D.Va. Same thing with Zarya. I still felt like I could explode, but I could have impact in more interesting ways. Winston was by far the most volatile tank I played. I had games where I felt really good when I had an effective support tank. I had games where I felt really, really bad because I would absolutely melt if I didn't have somebody else taking it. Malga was also super volatile for me. I played versus a lot of Malga, and I swear that guy, anytime he played aggressive, he'd explode until he got his perks rolling, until he got tank support. And then he'd do really well. But I also enjoyed playing Malga because sometimes you could still poke out people with your gun without committing. That felt okay if it was a 1v1. So it felt like Malga had more APM. Doomfist was... If you're not getting, like, the problem with Doomfist AoE stuff feels really bad. Felt really rough. Roadhog was obviously easy because you have your own mitigation. You can easily manage your pressure. You feel like you can always do something with the Roadhog without really dying for it necessarily. So like Roadhog, Sigma, to a lesser extent the off tanks because of the amount of different things that you can do, felt good in Malga situation. They felt good. Domina even felt better than I thought, just because you could do something while you didn't have your CDs. But any tank that like was super reliant off of like inability to like kind of do things without committing just felt terrible. Just felt really bad. Just felt really bad. I literally have it. I'll have to show you guys if I can find the screenshot of like, you know, I think I actually have them. We'll come back to this one in a second. What were some of the games? Was it Runasapi? No. Which one was Runasapi? Or Ike? Ike might have been. I think Ike was one of them. Yeah. I think. Or no. Oh, yeah. This was a freaking... We got full held in first point for like 4 minutes, and we won. Junkertown, Coliseo, Paul... Oh, Atlas was rough. Take care, Red Storm. Solo tank Reinhardt versus a Malga who finally got his perks rolling. Guys, look at this. 4 and 11, 20,000 mitigation. just... And the funny thing is they got murked on first point because I could just shield bot off the entire backline without doing anything, right? Just terrible. Just awful feeling. Like, we literally went from, like, this is where we went. But see, the thing is like, what I did didn't really change. Like, we destroyed them on first point. Literally destroyed them. But look at the stats. 1-1. 5,500 damage mitigation. Thank you, Krieger. Their Mago was 2-4 on first point. 2-4. 2-4. Right, exactly. Triple poke DPS were fricked with a Mercy Pocket. And so the rest of the game was DPS don't take angles. I sit and zone off 2 or 3 people and eventually just die. But this is my point. We destroyed them on defense. And I have less than 1,000 damage. I'm being out-damaged by their Baptiste who sat in a choke. You know what I'm saying? This feels so bad. This felt so bad. And the game prior to this, we won the game prior to this. This was the Ike game. And this was my stats on the end of the Ike game, which we won. And again, this is with, oh, you were running it with Ryan Zarya, but it's Ike. Like, I can't sit in the choke, right? I can't sit in the choke. Otherwise, we'll never break second point. Look, okay, yeah. Look at this, guys. 7 and 8, 20.5k damage mitigated. 20. Look at the rest of my team's KD. Look at the rest of my team's KD. And I have 20.5k damage mitigated. It's just awful. Like, it's just miserable. So that to me was a major negative for this. Let's continue to keep watching this. And then Krieger, I would like to look at your code, maybe take a pause and look at your Xion stuff. I really appreciate you doing that. On paper, I like both of these teams' comms. It's like definitely a situation where if you play double poke correctly, you can make it work. Yeah, I would like to look at a Winston code next, Tristan. You got dibs on next one. What's he doing? I didn't have a good angle to shoot with. I don't know why. If the tank said 5v5 health pools, you could it'd be a disaster.
Particular in these codes or no?
No, I'm not yet. Right now we're just kind of skimming, but I'll get more picky the more that we see. Did you see like these like guys, like this fight has gone on in this area for how long? Seriously. Okay, so 555. I'm not complaining about this. It's just a different Overwatch in many ways, for better or worse. You know, it could be better, right? But like, I'm just it's just different. Wait, look at this. The tank died and came back. I'm curious, how long does it take for this fight to actually end? Surely this is it. That Juno ult should be it, I think. Support ult's really OP. And they didn't have anything to respond with. Okay, it keeps going. Stagger, there's a trade. Okay, right there. That's a minute and 20 seconds. That's a minute and 20 seconds. Battles, yeah. Fights go on for forever. That's unbelievable, man. Is it a map issue? Yes and no. If the glass wasn't removed, I would say yes. But my point being is that, like, that's not even like, if we can't handle a single choke without things getting stalemated, I'm sorry. Like, that's a problem, you know? Like, I could literally think of probably 40 or 50 worse locations in Overwatch maps right now, you know? We can't get hung up on the least bit of defensive friction, you know? So, assuming, again, if that is a negative, I have no idea what Sober's doing here, bro. That was an int.
I've got you in my sights.
More staggering. Does red hold here? Red should hold here. They should still hold here. Grab, bro. Why did bro not grab? Oh my gosh. Oh my clumper watch gosh. Holy, literal 1v5, 1v6. 1v6 combos. And that's it. That's the push right there. DOA. Jeez. So I don't like a lot of things about this, but if you like that, 5v5 is not going to give that to you. It just isn't. It just isn't. One of the, I mean, I was seeing there is so much more of an argument for ult combos in 6v6 because winning fights cleanly is basically impossible. And so you're so much more rewarded for just like butchering 3 members of the enemy team instantly. If you can do that, that's just the better strategical approach a lot of the time. You know, they're going to go Orisa, which I think is interesting. Orisa could be good here when she gets her shield. There's the Bob. Does Orisa get out? No, she does. They layer the Malga Cage on top. They get 2 kills off of that. Do they get any more trades? They cleanly win it. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about, right? Like one ult and then the second ult immediately afterwards. Just do not give them a second chance. But then again, we should probably have a hold here. Looks like we don't though. Looks like they get the cap. Is it Juno ult versus Bob? It must be the Juno ult, just OP here, because like, yeah, Juno ult's massive. Pop's just ragdolls. There's the commit through the choke. They have coalescence. Red just doesn't have anything. Old economy matters a lot more. Capitology and shambles. Because it's like, if you look at this, like, yeah, they're down one, but the setup is not terrible. Look at the Ana, look at the Ashe. But it doesn't matter because there's enough mitigation and warm bodies to shove it through the choke, you know? And the cleave of stuff matters just so much more. Old economy matters so much more. So much more. I mean, 3 ults versus 1, basically. Okay. Tristan, you want to send me that code? I think you're not crazy for not taking shield in 5v5 in a lot of map situations. Yes, I agree. I just think in this particular situation, I think shield would be good. And then after this one, we'll take a quick look at Krieger's thing. Remind me.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, Zeep bang in a bit, yeah.
5, 4.
Yeah, there's more ults for a match for sure. Yeah, you build ult charge much faster.
Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
I will ask for codes after this one, don't worry. Are you kidding me? You're playing versus Kyle. Wait. Does Kyle counter swap you? He doesn't.
1. Ready.
Freaking Kyle. You know who that Ryan is, right?
Unlocks in
The Ryans, they're one of their senior art devs, their design devs. Kyle Desange for Overwatch. I've coached him before. Yeah, he's the guy that I interviewed and I made fun of. You know, here, I'll link the video. The one that we were like bantering back and forth at, yeah, that's Kyle. Where is the animation guy? Here, I'll link the video. The first one, that's Kyle. That's him on Ryan right there. Yeah, that's him. He doesn't counter swap you, so that's nice. What happened to Gavin Winter's Twitter? I mean, he hasn't really been active on Twitter for a long time, to my knowledge. He went over to Blue Sky, but I don't think he uses Blue Sky either. So There's just no real reason to be on Twitter anymore, man. Like, unless you're using it heavily for promotion stuff, it's literally just like Twitter is not a social media website in terms of like the traditional way that it used to be. It's more of like a marketing thing. It's like freaking LinkedIn, but more cancer. Yeah. Cheers. Thanks for the sub, dude. Do we know Gavin's tag? Not in Overwatch, no. I like the Winston Ram here. I like the Ram for cart, you know. I like the Winston for the flank. You know, I see this a lot. I think a lot of teams are going to get baited in this crap for a long time. This comp sucks. We've talked about it before. Ryan Zarya is just absolute butt cheeks. Terrible, terrible composition. There are some maps where it's like decent, but it's just like you'd have two immobile characters, or relatively immobile characters, and like their mitigation stacking is not even that good. Like Ryan Zarya is just such a terrible comp. It never was that great of a comp. Even back in the day, it wasn't that good. It's wildly overrated. They clear your lane. Your Ram stacks with you, which is kind of a bummer, but at least your DPS are controlling the flank. You go in hard. Fard, I say. You go in fard. Ryan does something and dies. Lesson learned to never do things. That's Ryan. Like literally, like right now, all Ryan needs to do is just like you don't pen. No. You never pen. Hold shield. Hold shield. Hold shield. Yeah, range feels terrible. Mobility feels terrible. Okay. Your DPS took good angles. Which definitely helped. And you had some nice cooldown cycles. Yeah, but even with Lucio on a Mei, like Devo is still better. Right, just gets completely completely throttled. Again, like the Ram Ryan stuff is just so much easier. Again, Ram's another hero that can actively multitask, right? Like you either just are unkillable while you're blocking, even in 66 health pools, or you can actually shoot and shield, you know, or vortex. Soj flank. Harissa Ryan. I mean, Harissa's better, I guess. Yeah, so even just Soj alone on that flank is just a menace. She pulled so many resources. Can Ram live? Nope, it gets comboed.
This ends now.
Yeah, well, Ram got shattered, so anything dies when it's shattered in this moment. Hey, what did you do? I did not teach him to do that. I'm surprised. He's occasionally here in YouTube chat. Of course, the one day he's not here, he's actually... That would be so funny. If you know what would be so funny? I know he subscribed to me too. Is just randomly have a video of me just flaming the crap out of his Reinhardt. Just shows up in his subscription feed. I like the staging we got here. Vendetta here. Winston on the flank. He's not really a Ryan player, I know. He's more of a... He's like a master support player. This looks good. Pushing cart, getting a little greedy with the primal, but there's not a lot on issue here. Yeah, sorry we're not like looking specifically at your POV, Tristan. We're just kind of like looking at how I think they're approaching spaces. And you can already tell that you guys are just you and your Ram are working together so much better. Like Ram's anchoring point, your Vendetta's taking flank, Sojourn's taking flank, and you're just kind of choosing whatever flank you want to. Like just like generally y'all's approach makes a whole lot more sense. Just quick play hack. How is Ball in 66? Ball in 66, I don't know what y'all's think, but Ball in 66 has felt like a lot more like conditional. Felt like either really good or really bad depending on the situation. Depends on your matchups, depends on what your other tank is doing, but like feels a little bit like that Malga situation where you can feel a bit raid bossy, but like there's also situations where you can get your teeth kicked in. But yeah, he was definitely OP prior, but he's received a lot of nerfs in 66, I don't know. Yeah, perks are always broken with ball, for sure. You get, like, Steamroller, and then you get the shield perk, and you're just like, bam. Then, even I might be able to play ball. Maybe.
Enemy forward spawn room deactivated.
Yeah. They just, like, that's not an accident, so one time you guys didn't have any space. What 2 to 3 tanks do you recommend to pair with Ryan? Depends on the map. Ryan Sig on poke maps, like long sightline poke maps. Ryan Ram's really not that bad. Ryan Domina's not that bad, and like more lane, like Circuit Royale situations. Ryan Sig's still good there too, but like you can just double up the sauce on main if you have like a Circuit Royale. If you're running a really broad map, Ryan Diva is good. Even Ryan Malga. Just basically, you want the other tank to make sense with the map, unless so the synergy with Ryan specifically. Like, the reality is that even with 6v6 tanks, tank synergy is overrated. In terms of, like, Ryan getting bubble from Zarya or Matrix or whatever else. Like, I played a Hollywood game, I think I played it on stream, with a Zarya that was, like, actively trying to bubble me. And it just sometimes felt really limiting to only have her bubble me, and it also felt limiting that I had to rely off of her to have sightlines on me, you know? Because the irony of Hollywood is that, like, guess what? That map is so freaking big that, like, she's just not going to have sightlines on me in second point. So if she goes out of her way to try to bubble me, she's probably throwing. And I remember I played that. Do you guys remember I think it was the first 66 tank game I played. It was awful at the start because I kept trying to bubble my Doomfist. And then I was like, I'm just going to sit on an angle and bubble whoever's whatever. Like, I'm just going to kind of just play my first-person shooter fundamentals, and the rest of the game went really easily, despite my mechanical disaster class, right? And so I think that's where, like, a lot of tank duos are going to be overrated. It's just more important that you're playing them. Like, right now, the reason why things have been going okay for the Ram-Winston comp is that Ram's really good at just living on main, you know, playing the cart, and Winston's really good at taking these little mobile angles, and so far when you guys have been doing that, it's worked out pretty well. But like right now, for example, I think like Tristan has been playing a lot worse, like frankly. Like we've just been being a lot less, like they're not taking a single flank. And yeah, they're Bastion, but like there's nothing wrong with just taking a flank, dropping bubble, and disengaging immediately afterwards. You guys just vomit all the ults at them, which is fine, but... Yeah, I mean, yeah, you suck, T, but to be fair, you've played really well up to this in terms of your staging, so...
2 minutes remaining. Enemy forward.
Yeah, no, you can't stay for long. The timing, you have to get the timing perfectly. That's definitely a thing in 66. I think the timing is like... I don't know if it's more important, but it's a lot more punishing to screw up your timing. Because your tempo is so much shorter on a lot of characters. You're just unable to keep your pressure for long periods of time. But like here, I don't know what the frick we're doing. I don't know what are we doing, T? What are we doing? I mean, this is okay. This is okay. Because our Ram double back to main, I think. Yeah. So our Ram double back main, which is why this actually like makes sense. This is like the first staging that we've had that's actually makes sense. You'll do this because you have primal, but like you didn't even need primal. You know, it's like it just works. It just works. Meanwhile, their tank duo is just... I mean, to be fair, the risk is kind of marking you, and Kyle's holding main, right? So pushing card, that's okay. And then all you need to do is live here, and Kyle's just freaking dead, you know? Freaking Kyle. We didn't... Oh, so you got a trade. You guys should win this. Never mind, you don't have a support. Frick me. How does tank positioning change in 6v6? You just gotta get contested. I mean, it's the same way it changes with support and damage. You get punished more for... You're gonna get marked more. Let's put it that way. Like, during your staging, like what T is doing, like these flanks, you're just gonna run into people more often, so you have to be comfortable taking... Like, target... You have to really, really remember that target priority does not matter. Even more so in 6v6 than it does in 5v5, because there's fewer free lanes. So you just take what you can get, you know? You bubble trade on tank. You focus the sideline. Freaking Kyle, this guy thinks he's so funny. I hate this guy. I mean, that was actually a pretty big play. But you see what I'm saying? Like, that's not going to happen as often in 6v6 because somebody's bound to be there, you know? tactically do I enjoy 5v5 66 more? I think the peak of 66 definitely has more strategic complexity, like pro play, because there's a lot more moving parts. But I find 5v5 to be a lot more fun for all roles, for me personally. But as I already said, it's just more of a personal preference. I just find positioning to be the most enjoyable part of the game for me, to be honest. Honestly, tourney replay wouldn't be bad, Didact, but give me a sec. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's look at Krieger's thing really fast here. I don't know if now is a good time to do it, Krieger. I'm not sure what you think. I feel like we should probably give it like a full little bit. Are you here, Krieger? Is this just... Okay, hang on. We gotta look at this. Okay, we'll look at it in a bit. I think we should give it our full attention if we're gonna do it. Do you reckon it would be worth trying in... Maybe it's worth trying in workshop codes. I take care, Tristan. All right. Let's do Didac. Look for a decent game. Okay, sounds good. Can somebody give me a really low rank code? Bronze or silver, please. Quick play. I hate to out you guys like that. Yeah, gold's fine. Gold's fine. Gold's not terrible. Share yours, frick off. No. I want gold. I want gold. Bronze, silver, or gold. What's up, Gavin? We're just kind of skimming through some 66 quick play codes, looking at different ranks, seeing how things are played. Okay. Rex, is this bronze? I saw you spamming. Only reason I'm picking Rex here is because Rex was spamming it earlier. Is this bronze, Rex?
Ready for battle.
All right.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
Bronze jump. Okay. Gavin, I got one of my buddies, one of my old students, sent in a code a second ago, the last code, and freaking Kyle was in it on Rhine. All right. Solo tank with a Mei, which is not terrible. I think Orisa's not a terrible solo tank in this map. There's a lot of corners so you can play. Hazard Diva's fine. They're both pretty flexible tanks. Torb is so crazy broken in double tank comps though. Like they're not running double tanks, so it's not as good. But every time I play Torb, if it's decent, it's insane. Yeah, nice. So wait a second, Gavin just leaked that when you play the new hero, you have the capability of it securing eliminations. Insane. Leaks confirmed. New hero is able to kill things. Nah, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Actually, only against Kyle. So you're basically saying that this character can't do any damage, and Kyle's just so bad at the game he just jumps off the map by accident. Bro, look at this. Look at this guy. My favorite part about this is that she just doesn't get healed. Like, oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Canadian game has got it. But like for a second there, I was like, okay, instant death. Tanks going too fast. Explode. Instant death. All right. Well, that was that. All right. Also, I can't help but, guys, Bronze Circuit Royale might be rough. I mean, there isn't a lot of positional flexibility in this map, and yeah. Oh no, the Diva swapped. Oh no. We now have a solo tank. Dude, I'm not gonna lie with you guys. This is the first time out of like what 20, 25, 30, maybe even 40 games that I've either watched off stream on friends streaming or played myself that there's been a solo tank versus a solo tank. It hasn't happened once. Not once. I've had a couple solo tank games, but always versus 222 or as 222. Never have I played a solo tank. And of course, instantly dies solo tank. Frick me, man. I actually think this map is not good for 132. I know what you're saying. You're saying it's not as bad for poke. I think where DPS need more wider space to beat tanks. Yes. Wider space for tanks. That's where DPS have more options. I would say something like New Queen Street or something like that would feel better. Where you have both the range that you're talking about, but also the breadth. That's my prediction anyway. But I feel like it's so hard to attack this because you think about it this way. It's like it's difficult to get out of a lot of chokes in this map without a second tank. Man. Well, we're now 2.5 minutes in. 0 progress has been made. Surely just a random pick happens. What is going on, man? Like, this is what happens. Somebody's gonna just... Red eventually will build ults. Would Ram Sigma just be unbreakable in this map? Ram Sigma would be good. Yeah. Ryan Sig would be really good here. I feel like Rio... It's gonna be 2-2-2. Lock and pro. That would be my prediction. I'd be shocked if we saw 1-3-2. But maybe. Maybe. Dominusig? Yep. That would be fine. Well, we're now 2 minutes in. 3 minutes in. Sorry. Oh, just too late. But still, map control, right? Oh, no, he dies. Huge. Team Red. Clutch. They actually go Domina. And, well, no, they're back on double tank. I didn't even realize. So they're back on double tank again. So there's your social pressure. Because they're getting stuck in a choke. And so, heck, even bronze players... figure it out, like, hey, maybe we need another tank, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if they think of it for the wrong reasons. Oh, man. This is what really concerns me about 66. Maybe more so than almost anything else. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see it? Let's actually go back. Let's see it, all right? This is the moment right here. Okay? Right here. 407, watch. Needs to be my old area code. 407, 422, 428, 430, 433, 434, 437, 440, 442, 443, 444, 445, 440, 456, 504. And I'm slack, guys. I will be... Okay, this is probably like the moment when the staggering ends because this is 1, 2, 3, 4 versus like 1, 2, 3, 4. That was an entire minute of staggering. One entire minute of staggering from Team Blue, where they had at least a 2-man disadvantage and continued to not disengage or fight. But see, that's the thing, Michael Myers. You can't say it's a skill issue. You can't say it's a skill issue. Of course it's a skill issue, but environment shapes this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this is a strike saying that 66 is not worth going for, but we need to be aware of every upside and every downside. You know what I'm saying? This just happens more in 66. It just does. It just does. If you think it's worth it, then yeah, you'd be my guess, but... Okay. Wave respawn is nerfed? Good to know. You know what I don't really... That's fine, Didact. I don't really care. I'm just curious to see what you guys... Anything that involves any sort of coordination might be interesting. Will Team Red push this? What's up, GKB? Team Red does have double tank, but this is where triple DPS probably on defenses is at its strongest because it's the most open, both laterally and breadth in sight lanes. Not looking good, man. Not looking good.
I've got you in my sights.
I mean, this is definitely the best spot for triple DPS, I think. Most open space. Team Blue ran out of Estus? Maybe. But they still have the map.
60 seconds remaining.
Mizuki dies. Oh, man. Red swaps off of their tank.
30 seconds.
So now it's solo tank versus solo tank again. Yeah, I'm sorry, what? What is Torb? I mean...
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
What? Yeah, that's it, man. They don't get out of the choke. They don't get out of the choke. Didac, do you have a crap code? Okay. You have a champ? Yeah, send champ code. Send champ code. Sorry, chat. I can't do all of them. No, nothing I'm particularly looking for. We're just kind of going through it. But yeah, Z-Bank something, whatever.
Yo Spillo random question: why has Bap's win rate plummeted? Lamp is still one of the best abilities in the game. He does a lot of damage. What am I missing?
Well, Overwatch is a game of space and angles, whether you want it to be or not. And so when you have a character whose utility doesn't work controlling space and angles unless you're directly on that space and angles, then he's bad. Also, his ability to sustain targets is directly correlated with his proximity. So both his shift, his E, and his alt fire, all of his abilities and her alt fire are correlated with proximity, and a map that is a game that's either about range or mobility. BAP has neither, with the exception of his primary fire and his window. And so that's why he's bad. So for him to be not bad, he would need to be vastly overtuned number-wise to compensate. I mean, you can already tell the difference in the rank setup here, like right off the bat. You see the angle control with both the tanks, like immediately this is what champion level looks like right off the bat. It's not perfect, but like Malga, for example, cheating to try to catch the Hazard just means that you give up the full lane control, and Hazard knows he's going to get 2v1 logs, so he just absorbs the pressure, which then means Diva gets the angle, which means that forces a defensive nade, and you can see they're losing the tank trade as a consequence. Do you see what I'm saying? But yeah, this is already like higher level play. No, I like the, I think I like the Ryan Malga composition better in this broad of a map. I think the shields look really nice. I think Malga's mobility is super nice. I think Hazard's kind of like too meh. It's too middling. And I think Team Blue's DPS took a lot of earlier space as well. Lumos, think of the sub, dude. Congrats on the 6 months and enjoy your new badge. So the concept of off tank for me is more about like which tanks provide utility to their other tank, and there's really only one tank in the game that does that directly, and then maybe one or two that do that indirectly. So I think the concept of an off tank is just not really a thing. It's not really a thing. Sigma's not really technically an off tank. Sigma's just a tank that's not an initiator, you know. So like right here, like you'll see Malga staying behind Ryan, but then we want to start to see a split, and that's exactly what we see. Right, Malga's holding main, D-Max Diva, Ryan's pressing the lane. Even here, we can still see a split. Yeah, Malga helps with cardiac too, that's true. Much more of a niche thing, especially since the cardiac's been nerfed. The problem with Team Blue here is that they didn't get the tempo of their ults in time, and also they just don't have like any DPS contribution space-wise at all. Like they've got a Castian spawn. I don't know where. Yeah, it's not great. And Ryan for some reason gets rooted, and I don't know why. Do I give your subs head pats and they give you money? No. Because y'all are freaky. Demons are still fit in the off-tank mold pretty well, but yeah, but what is the off-tank mold? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody ever is really able to apply. Again, I've decided, like, for me, I have, like, two different ways to classify tanks. It's like, there's tanks that directly give their tank something to do. Like, they give them a bubble that gives them something, you know, or a cardiac, I guess, with Malga, right? Or technically, you can matrix the other tank, I guess, kind of, sort of, right? Or there's tanks that are not necessarily initiators because they don't have the ability to sustain pressure for that long, right? Or they don't have the speed for it, right? But like off-tank is it's like the same thing with main support and flex support. It's just like, it just doesn't really give you enough information to describe, you know? Dragon Queen kind of does for whole team, right? Exactly. But also you do have to kind of compromise your map control if you're going to do that, right? Like, yeah, I don't know. Team Blue is just like, see, this is the thing. Like, it's Sham quick play, so let's not like read too much into it. But like, this freaking concerns me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's 6 members of the enemy team here. Why are we pushing? You know, like Ryan Castiana are in spawn. Sierra's dead. Cassidy's AFK. I mean, it's just a quick play game, but it's like, oh my gosh, like it's just, it's a 4v6. You know. And then this fight's still staggering. We're still staggering. Staggering stops. Nope, staggering doesn't stop. Staggering still doesn't stop. Staggering still doesn't stop. How do you know it's a champ lobby? I was told it was a champ lobby. Let's go to a different point here. I think Hazard's better in this point. There's more verticality. I think Hazard mirror is pretty good here. I like the Ryan Malga in the previous point. Tank stack on both sides. DPS take the other angle. Now the tanks on blue split a little bit, which means it's really easy for Hazard to shove the lane out quickly. Remember how tanks win space quickly, right? So as long as Sierra doesn't feed, she feeds. Still probably an advantage for Team Blue in terms of space control with how their tanks are positioned. As long as we don't die to Pharah. Doesn't look like we will. She's on fire. Yeah, and Hazard's able to deepen. Yeah, I think there's definitely some adjustments going to 6v6, like playing way more respectfully about your HP. DPS have to be ready to fight tanks on the angle more, not just walk out for free. They need to not stuff. They need to not stuff. They need to back off. You know what I can't understand, or I can't solve? Whether the DPS passive should be nerfed or removed or not. I actually just don't know. Because the concept of like, oh well, healing is really bad, but like if you make healing really good, you just discourage supports from doing anything other than damaging. I really don't know. It feels really bad to be like unable to like. Let me explain like why I'm gonna give you my 50-50 Finn Center answer because I don't really know my opinion. Why I'm for removing the DPS passive is it sucks that focus fire is rewarded as much as it is in 66, where they can just decide that you're not allowed to live even if they haven't really earned it. And like, let me give you an example. If I'm Ryan holding shield and like 4 people gank me and I've got full shield and I just sit there and shield and shield and shield and shield and shield, 1 or 2 supports should be able to keep me alive. Because if it's a badly set up engage from the enemy team, they should be able to keep me alive, which you should be able to do. You used to be able to do that in old 66, right? Like you take an angle, take a lot of attention, and live if you played it correctly. Now I feel like I'll see myself dying in situations where I felt like I should have been kept up because the enemy team did it really badly, right? I don't know if that makes sense or not. It's like we can win the fight because it's a bad idea from the enemy team, but it sucks that I died for it. You know, it's annoying. But then if you add it back in or you remove it, then you have situations where like a lot of times like your APM about like what's the most valuable action that you can take at any given point in time in 66 is just going to be to heal. It's just going to be to heal. It's just going to be to heal. Like a lot of the times, like especially with these little micro buffs like Kiriko and stuff like that, it's like it's just going to be like you just have to heal. The situation is always heal. It's not about angle or not. Obviously angle always, but like you're not really rewarded for like making the decision about like okay, heal or damage or whatever. It's always heal. It's always heal. So I don't know. I'm actually kind of on the fence with that one, and I feel like my answer has become more that I've thought about it, the less I think that they should add the DPS passive back. Even in 6v6. Unless, right, exactly. Now, holistically, I'm not a huge fan of the DPS passive. I think they should remove it and nerf healing as a whole. Agreed, 100%. But, like, basically my TLDR is I don't think they should just buff healing in a vacuum, really. There's no, I'm telling you guys, if you think of an archetype, okay, Sky, what is your description of an off-tank? Just out of curiosity. I don't think there's a good description. I think off-tank as a role is the same thing as main and flex support. It just doesn't make sense. I think if you want to talk about initiator tank versus non-initiator tank, then we're cooking. This is whatever. Let's look at third point here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3.
Break off, Sarah Lee.
Capture the objective.
My point that it never made sense, even in Overwatch 2. The only reason that we even have this conversation is because we just assume that off-tanks provide utility to the team, but that was only Zarya. That was literally only Zarya. We're simply looking for tanks with the mitigation and mobility to be able to actually walk forward and do things without exploding. You know? Main tanks are the one that can take space without their head exploding. That's it. D.Va can't take space without her head exploding because she walks forward with her matrix and then dies, you know? Yeah. Yeah. But do you see how like supporting initiation doesn't always make a lot of sense? Like so basically like, the way I look at like Sigma or Roadhog or whatever else, or heck even Domina, is like you're a character that has an easier time taking uncontested space rather than contested space because you can't really mitigate and walk at the same time. You can't really walk and mitigate at the same time. I think like that's if we're gonna like look for like the easiest like way of describing a main tank is the ability to walk and mitigate at the same time. If you can't walk and mitigate at the same time, you're not an initiator. That's it. Like as big of a shield as Domina is, taking space as Domina can be really challenging. She's not terrible because like at least you can mitigate a lot of damage and walk a little bit. But Ramattra can walk and mitigate at the same time in 2 ways. Hazard can walk and mitigate in 2 ways. Malga can walk and initiate and mitigate 2 ways. Ryan can walk and mitigate. Frick, man. Sigma can kind of, but he's very slow at it. At least his shield can move with him, so he can kind of mitigate. So Sigma in many ways feels like more of an initiator than even Domina does. Orisa can definitely walk and mitigate in 2 ways. Winston can walk and mitigate. Doomfist can walk and mitigate. Ball can walk and mitigate. Yeah. And the reason why that's important is when you don't have space, you do have to walk into contested space while also mitigating, right? So that's why I think you classify non-initiator tanks as like D.Va, who can technically walk and mitigate, yes, but for her a very, very, very brief window of time. So in many ways, I think D.Va can be an initiator for sure. She's just not near as good as the other ones. So D.Va, if anything, is more of a main tank than Roadhog. Then you ready for a spicy take? Okay, here's the spice. You guys ready for this one? D.Va's more of a traditional main tank than Domina. Objectively. D.Va is more of a main tank than Domina. Isn't that weird? And Zarya can be a main tank because she can walk and mitigate at the same time. Zarya is probably a better initiator than Domina. Because she could double, at least in 5v5, because she can double bubble herself and keep walking and take space that you don't have. How does Doomfist walk and mitigate better than D.Va? Because he can walk a lot. His mitigation moves with him. He can slam, he can punch, and he can block. And it follows with him instantly. Yeah. I think like all 5v5 tanks have some form of walking mitigation for the most part. Domina's, I think, one of the worst in many ways. I think Zarya is dramatically buffed in 5v5 because she has double bubble for herself. Same with 66 D.Va or 5v5 D.Va with more matrix. So basically everything can walk and mitigate in 5v5. Heck, even Sigma is okay at it. Sigma's okay at it. But there's definitely a gradient of like how much walking versus how much mitigating can you do. Somebody in chat's like, well, isn't Doom, like your point about Doomfist maybe not being the best walking and mitigator? Yeah, which means that Doomfist is probably not the best tank to retake space with, unless the map is super big, then maybe, right? There's probably way better tanks to retake space than Doomfist. Right, exactly. Domina's major perk, exactly. So this is why my criticism of Domina's major perk. So you want to know why Domina doesn't have any sort of professional presence whatsoever? It's because for whatever reason with the design space that they had, they didn't allow her to move her shield with herself. So they way overtuned shield in one spot, but she can't take space with it until she gets her major perk. Have you ever played Domina with her major perk, y'all? How many of you guys? Dude, it's actually insane. Actually an insane utility perk for retaking space. It's you're actually more, you can actually retake space with Domina. You can actually move. You plop it, you shoot, they back up, and then you keep walking. It's actual life-changing. Now, I don't like it from a design perspective because her shield's still too freaking big, but like all they would need to do is allow that with a much smaller shield, or and Domina's all of a sudden like way more flexible, way more utilitarian, you know? Thank you, Didact. I think it's healthier to lean into that design. Yeah, I do. I think more flexibility with Ting's ability to walk and mitigate on a spectrum is good. I think it's good. Because if you think about it, like if people are like, well, we need more off tanks, like Overwatch 5v5 compresses design space. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think that's definitely true for a character like Zarya, because Zarya is like definitely a character that like being able to bubble somebody else doesn't feel as good. But really, Zarya is the only one. Zarya is really the only one, to a lesser extent D.Va. But the problem with like having those utility tanks is that then if they do complement your tank strengths, like a Zarya or D.Va, then they become almost must picks, if that makes sense. So there's like this weird balance between like, 5v5 compresses tank design because everybody has to be an initiator. But if you're playing 6v6 without an initiator, you're even more fricked. Because Zarya in 6v6 is not an initiator because she only has one bubble for herself, so she can't walk and mitigate. D.Va only has 2 seconds of matrix, so she can't walk and mitigate. So she needs somebody else to walk and mitigate so that then she can support him with her other utility. Do you understand what I'm saying? 66 definitely has more design space holistically, but it limits the number of potential options that you have. It's like when people say that, like, oh, playing Roadhog as part of your tank combo in 66 sucks. What is worse, to have your solo tank be Roadhog, or for your off tank to be Roadhog? You know how that's, you see how that's like a really difficult question to answer? I feel like that's not bad as long as they increase the variety of the utility tanks. Yeah, you could definitely. That would depend. Okay. Target bands. This is a champ 2 Doom player. Okay. I actually think I like Ryan Ram here better. I like Ryan Ram here better. I think I like Ryan Ram here better for this particular space. It's just like, look at how fast that space is bullied out with a Ram shield. I mean, just, oh my gosh. We see the fear that the more supportive tanks are kind of the crux of what people dislike about tank synergies. Well, see, this is my problem. When 66 was like the optional queue, I actually pushed for the optional synergies more. Because it's like, if you're gonna play 66, you want the you want the upsides and downsides. Like, let's be honest, guys. When you're playing 66, you're playing for the sharper sharps and the blunter blunts, right? You're playing for that peak experience of playing with double bubble or Ryan Diva or the double this tank or whatever else. Like, that's what you're playing for, okay? That's what you're playing for. But now that it's the if this is like actually going to be the main game mode, then yeah, there is that question of like, if it's like now Joe Blow here who's just queuing ranked, you're gonna have to, like, I don't know. It's why like the whole open queue argument has felt has been like pretty reasonable, because it is a question of like, is that what you want? I don't know why. I don't know if I necessarily agree with this push, but I guess it's gonna work. But yeah, Ryan Ram is broken, bro. Like, I'm not gonna bully this Zarya player right now, but I want you to see what this looks like really fast. Well, you see what we're saying? We're just waiting. You see the waiting? It's just waiting. So this is definitely like the Zarya's player is not playing as well as she should, but you can't wait. You have to start applying pressure. Your advantage versus Ram is like, you need to build charge, and then you can outpoke the Ram in the medium range and like actually do more damage than him. But you can't, like, you're not really playing for like a 3-2-1 push, because like Ram's cooldowns are way more strong. So like, you could see it here. It's like we get one decent bubble value, but like we're losing the off-angle of the soldier, and now Zarya is better than Ram. Right now. Promise it might just be too late. And you can tell, like, I love the soldier flank because there's nothing that's going to contest that right now, you know? Why do they restrict Goats comp? Well, it's because it affected pro play, and pro play was their baby at the time. I mean, it was still silly for sure, like, but yeah. Yeah, what rank is this? What rank is this Didact, approximately? Is this like Masters-ish or something? Or GM or Diamond? I have no idea. Ryan just freaking dies. You see, we're still waiting. Like, Red's map control is so good. Zen, Ram, Lucio marking the space, Soldier not giving up his space. Ram's just annihilating. He needs to block. Okay. GM2 across all players makes sense. Yeah, to me, poke is just a statistical thing. You're less likely to have a worse... Okay. You're more likely to have a very good experience or a very bad experience from the 66... It's just a statistical thing, right? Let's put it this way. I can flip a coin, okay? If the coin is heads, I give you a kiss. If the coin is tails, I punch you in the stomach. What happens when I flip the coin twice? You understand? You might get 2 whole kisses. That's bro, you don't get that in 5v5. You don't get 2 kisses. You know what I'm saying? But you do get 2 punches in the stomach. And so that I don't think you can say that there's an objective answer there. Like, there just isn't. There just isn't an objective answer there. Maybe you really like kisses, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So like that to me, it's like, that to me is like, that's like the crux of like the whole tank synergy argument, in my opinion. And that's why I think like the argument for like pro play being like a lot more strategically deep in 66 is like, I think it's true. Because when you can coordinate that and communicate that, I mean, I've coached 66 pro, like Overwatch League. My first season of Overwatch League was 66, right? So that it was very complicated, very, very complex, a lot of nuance, a lot of depth. So. No. I think micro interactions matter more in 66 because I think there's just generally more of them. Just generally more because there's just more warm bodies. I think micro interactions matter more in 66, in my opinion. There's just more things to interact with, you know. That's my initial knee-jerk reaction anyway. I like the setup here from Team Red Blue. They're marking the angle. The Zarya's in the flank, just throws the grav. You could literally just fire strike that, and I mean, holy mackerel, that's so much damage. But do you see what I'm saying about the sharps? Like, you want to talk about like kisses on the mouth? That's a freaking kiss on the mouth right there, my friends. That is a kiss in the mouth. You see what I'm saying? But this is a punch in the stomach. You know what I'm saying? So. The reason why I've always been slightly more of a 5v5 proponent is because I personally enjoy the flexibility of choices that I have where I can actually leverage my strategic, where like I can flex the positional knowledge. I also like the support gameplay loop more so than anything else. This guy is crazy. What was that guy doing? But you notice that the more open this map has been, the slightly better the Ryan Zarya, excuse me, has felt. Like Zarya's been able to build charge more consistently and kind of extend these duels. But like, for example, this was, I think, the weakest of this is probably the worst, maybe the worst or second worst New Junk City point in terms of design. And it's also the one that was by far the most one-sided. You know, I don't think that's an accident. Whereas now, like, we have got a bit more space, we maybe have more options. I mean, heck, the soldier flank might actually be encouraging Team Blue to, like, actually think outside the box. Because now we got their soldier doing some silly things. And that forces the ram form out early. And then now we have speed boost. And then now we have bubble. And the bubble actually matters now because he can actually connect somebody with it. Oh my gosh, he got fricked. That's hilarious. That's actually a crazy pen. Yeah, this is more of a free open queue thing within their community. So this is we'll stop here because it's not like really representative of what Overwatch is likely to do, but it's still interesting. Let's do one more code and then at least one more code. Can I get another low rank code, please? Open queue gold plat. Let's look at the Chimera. That's low enough. It's not super low. It's more like average rank, but I'll look at it. For my community. It's lower.
Ready for
I don't think 66 support is easier necessarily. I think it's just I don't enjoy how positional strategy doesn't matter as much. Or there's fewer choices. I like the agency that 5v5 has. I don't think it's easier though. I also don't like how it's not as in it feels like it rewards sometimes the wrong way of approaching things too, potentially. But okay. I mean, Hog here is fine if he flanks. Hog's fine. This is a solo Rhine tank. Let's see what happens. Jack just needs to shield bot and his team will win. Potentially. Because you can kind of see here, it's like Hog doesn't hit the hook in Casty, and so he just starts to melt. Hanzo moment. Doesn't even have space control, just hits the shot. Sojourn slides at him, which is kind of silly, but yeah. Hog gets the trade. Pick heroes moment. Junk on the flank. Junk scary. Bong, bong. EDI was trying to hold some space there. This is why Ryan's valuable, right? Like, Ryan's gotten some damage in for sure. He still doesn't have a ton of damage, but he just doesn't, if he could just hold his shield, he just doesn't need help for a long time. Like, you can't do that as Ryan in 66. You just can't. Sorry, you just can't. If you literally just hold shield there, you're guaranteed you're cooking. Like that's the thing I feel so bad about Ryan in 66, man. You just can't. You can't. You lose too much HP if you take risks like that. Look at that Weaver's Pedal. Wait. Wait, which one? That pedal? I'm not sure I understand. Oh no, it's okay, Visor. It's okay. I think Violet's is really trying to do the right thing to support. I actually think this has been pretty, like, that's kind of a screw up there, but like it's definitely she's definitely got the right idea with what we saw in first point, you know. And I really do like the BAP EDRA combo in this map. I like the BAP, the verticality can heal bot and main. EDRA controls the lane. It's pretty good attempt here. I like the way that the blue supports are playing more than the red supports. You also agree that team placement makes Overwatch beautiful and unique. Yeah, but there's a spectrum. There's a spectrum for sure. I haven't seen a lot of your earlier stuff, Skywin, so you'd have to elaborate on where you guys have been discussing. Chat's been moving a little bit. But there's a balance between like autonomy and team play, synergy, and being chained to somebody else's choices. And there isn't a really clear spectrum, you know? Like Overwatch is clearly more team play focused than a lot of other shooters, clearly. But there is a spectrum to that, right? There's a spectrum to that. I don't know if you guys saw the Jeff Kaplan interview with whatever his name is, the really boring interview guy. I watched the full interview, and Kaplan actually said something really interesting. He actually said if they were to make Overwatch today, he would have actually made it less team play focused and more individual impact within the format itself. Less. Which I found interesting, because whether that's objectively true or not, Jeff Kaplan is like pretty notorious for having like pretty sharp gameplay opinions. Like pretty sharp sharps. That guy has his very opinionated, for better or worse, in his things, right? And you can definitely tell that 66 was designed with that in mind, you know? So, I don't really know where I fall on that spectrum. I'm the type of guy that like likes the team play aspects. I like the creativity. I don't really know. I don't think there's really a clear answer there. I think there's just a balance that you have to find with the vision of your game. Well, again, I think that's kind of like a bad faith description, Samatic. There is the high highs of like working together as a unit. Like we just saw earlier, the Grav Fire Strike, that is an extremely fun moment right there. You know, like, come on, like we have to, but you do have to pay the cost for that. You pay the cost for that, right? Like, why are we not making Overwatch 4v4 or 3v3 or 2v2 or 1v1, right? Because if you remove all interactions with teammates, the game just becomes incredibly boring, right? The fact that there is some team reliance is what makes it fun. Ooh, Junkrat guy. Not 0 versus 0, you know? Yeah, see, my problem has been that, like, and it's not an accident we talked about how good Overwatch is coordinated-wise 6v6, right? It's why I think a lot of, like, the streamers enjoy 6v6 at the higher rank, because they're playing together, they're playing at a higher level, because there's just a little bit more cohesion and coordination. You're more likely to hit that peak. It's why I think professional play scrims can be really fun in 6v6, you know? But, you know, that doesn't happen as often in ranked, right? So you're gonna have to deal with a lack of autonomy in a lot more of those situations. You know, and so you're gonna have to deal with those edge cases more often. And I like feeling like I can have some of my own impact. regardless of format, I do think that the concept of that characters need to be built around supporting others and supporting others only without any sort of autonomy is like, I think is just bad game design. Not bad game design, but like really outdated. Like, I don't like Mercy. I don't like the fact that Lifeweaver can't pull people aggressively, like can't proactively set them up with Life Grip. I don't like that design. I don't like Zarya's design. You know, so to me, it's like, that to me is really where like I think like that's not necessarily a format thing. That's a hero design thing, you know. So because you don't need heroes that have individual have that demand synergy to have team play, you know. Like, you don't, Mercy doesn't need to exist in Overwatch because, oh, it's good to have a character that can pocket or a character that can bubble, you know? You can have characters have their own individual strengths and weaknesses and find complementary ways that they can work together, you know? You know? If you go to the opposite end of the extreme, that's why I don't like characters like Roadhog that have literally nothing beyond 1v1 aspects. There's no way of mitigating damage. There's no form of mobility. There's no sort of nuance to that the character's design, right? So it's like, that's just the deathmatch character, and I find that very uninteresting. I like the Sigma swap. I don't like the Hazard as much, but he's been on Hazard, so... Yeah, I think Maywall's a great example, right? Like, and I think Maywall's a great example because it is a very useful cooldown in a 1v1, or in your own value, on your own lane, on your own angle, but it can also be very useful for your team, right? So, like, that to me is, like, a great example of team play. Like, Nade is something similar with that, right? Hazard, Wall. Honestly, Life Grip, if it was better designed, it has that capability. Pedal, right? Speed Ring for Juno, right? There's, like, so many things in Overwatch, even with newer characters. Like, that to me is like, I think that's where it's like, nobody says that these things don't exist or can't exist in 5v5 or vice versa, right? There's lots of things that can do well, right? Even the fact that EDRE Pylon, a character that I really despise, is more healing for teammates and can cover an area. But, or you can also use it to +1 your own angle. I get it, you know? Sim TP, yeah. You know, so... Yeah, massive tire.
I've got you in my sights.
But I mean, the fundamentals are still the same, you know? I mean, look at this. Like, there's a Roadhog in spawn. He's useless. Nobody cares. But, like, look at this. We got DPS in the same angle, sure. But, look, you know? There it is. There's your pincer push, right? No tank was there to mark that, so he's free to do that. Meanwhile, DPS takes space on main, right? Hazard's holding the angle. Sojourn retakes space by getting a surprise flank. Hog is almost back, and he's going to try to contest the EDRE flank. Or not. You know? It's the same game, and on a map like this, where there's more open, you do have more autonomy, you know? Western culture is far more individualized. Eastern culture is far more team play oriented. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously true. Which can make games like Overwatch that have a very big Asian presence difficult. I mean, we've talked about this with how Lifeweaver has like awful win rates in Asia, and other characters that are like not terrible, but like people in Asia get really mad when you don't play to their liking. In the same way, characters like we talk about, like Roadhog Torb, always people just play whatever. They don't care about their teammates in the West, which is like not great either. You know, there's a balance there. Where does EMEA fall into that spectrum? I would predict that EMEA is probably somewhere in between, but probably closer to the West. I've worked with European players for most of my coaching career, and I find European players to be way more team focused and way more studious than American players, but not nearly as much as Asian players. I think EMEA players are much less self-centered than American players, but much more so than Asian players, in my opinion. But I don't know. That's just my experience. I'll quickly look at this Stilt Master. I'm actually kind of curious to see how Circuit looks. just because this is a higher rank variation of circuit, so we get a better one. Is that actually Kenzo? Kenzo's a good player, but I always have this negative aversion to Kenzo because all I can think of is those awful thumbnails when he first started doing Overwatch 2 content. Those deep fake, uncanny valley Widowmaker face thumbnails. You guys know what I'm talking about? Crazy edits, but I just like, oh. Winston Diva. Interesting. Could work. It can work if you know what you're doing. But you see what I'm saying about like the Winston Diva synergy? Look at the setup here. Do you see what I'm talking about? Stop. Do you see what I'm talking about? Hi, kitty. About the tank split. This is like the definitive tank synergy, like the second most famous tank synergy in all of Overwatch, right? Right next to Ryan Zarya, probably. Look at the setup here. Look at the setup. You see it? Look at the setup. Winston timing, Diva finish. She doesn't even Matrix Winston once. Not when maybe she could have there at the end, but do you see how that would have massively compromised her ability to finish up and create space there? Both the kills that she got, you know? That's what I'm talking about. Like the whole tank synergies are overrated a little bit, you know? Like the Diva's good here because the Diva's able to take this space and pressure it quickly, not because she's matrixing Winston, you know? I'm curious to see if that changes. Like even here, we have the same problem, right? Like really one of these tanks should be applying pressure on this Diva here because she's just about to get another kill. Like one of them has to clear this lane and then like probably the Sigma would be the easiest. Domina holds main, Sigma clears the angle, poke, 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 force the Diva out, and then Sigma controls height while Diva's here. And then that's when the Diva really has a hard time, right? Because the open silence make it difficult here. But like this Diva's a menace, man. She's just basically gatekeeping stuff and letting the Winston kind of do his own thing because she's taking so many resources, right? She overextends. What did she do here? Did she go for the kill? Ah, yeah, she goes for the kill. She screws it up. She shouldn't have done that. There's too many people here and a double support. There's no reason to go for that, even if you see an opportunity. But that's kind of cool to see. That's why I was saying some of the tank synergy stuff can be a little bit overrated. People have like this concept, but like that's not really how the game works at the highest level necessarily. Like you could see it even here. Like she's gonna matrix him once that bubble breaks. Yeah, you see it? Not enough. Not enough. Why? Because of these jackasses. There's not a single angle elsewhere, right? So that's where the Winston Diva feels terrible. It's like when you were unable to set up an angle pre-fight and your DPS were too stupid to do anything with it. You see what I'm saying? All we needed to do here is Ashe needed to rotate this way. 3, 2, 1. Swing here. BAP window. And then maybe we can get a kill or two. But unfortunately, the Diva Sig covers all of their angles by sitting on point here. You see it? So, like, nothing really you can do there. Maybe they can... No, they don't want. How does one set up an angle on circuit? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Will they be able to retake the space here? Diva's, I mean, I kind of like what... Okay, I don't know if I like what Diva's doing. I was gonna say, there's no way she gets back in your mech. But I guess they got out of the choke. I don't know, man. They kind of need... Blue needs to use an ult here. I think they might need to use Bob. You cannot lose this space, otherwise you're fricked. Oh, that Bob is not amazing. Can you get the Zen? Frick, man. They just... Winston needs to live. Winston lives. Okay, not terrible. They're able to retake space, but they just don't have ults. So let's see. Yeah, this is where it's just tank diff right here. And like, tank diff isn't like the heroes that they're playing part, like, you know? It's like Garlic Bread's trying, but like Domina Sig, just there's too much spam. Well, the reason why Zarya works so well for Winston is because your Winston could angle, and then your Zarya can mitigate the Winston without being near him. And then not compromise her own mitigation because she still had bubble for herself. Has anything changed since your Vendetta guy? Not really, no. Not really. So keep in mind this is a 2-2-2 game, so there's no chance of swapping, but I think it's still interesting. Like playing Queen Winston could be good in some maps, maybe. Like this is kind of more of like I think Team Red is playing this like almost optimally. I would prefer like Wu Ying to be playing. I mean, Wu Ying's fine here for right now, but at some point you definitely want like a healing resource here. But like Domina controlling top here, Sigma point, like this is like a really good, nice little split here. And so yeah, D.Va goes for the kill, but that's not freaking gonna work, bro. Not if it's disengaged well. It's just terrible response from Team Red mechanically in this support stack. But like in theory, they don't have any high ground control though. We know what this D.Va will do. Yeah, verticality introduced. Yeah. And this might even be a. Is this? Oh man, this could be a full hold-ish. See how Team Blue plays this. They full hold. Yeah, they full hold. They full hold. Okay. Curious how the attack goes though, because this should be really hard. How are they going to freaking attack? Dominant D.Va is fine. What is this guy doing, man? Way too soon. You can't freaking do this. Are you insane? What is this guy cooking, man? Holy frick, what happened to Domina's health? Did you get headshot? Oh my gosh. Dude, D.Va's making so much space in the most ridiculous... Wait a second, she didn't get demeched until then? Hang on a gosh darn second. Unbelievable. I mean, if you're gonna play D.Va, it's the way you have to do it. I don't have a problem with the flank. I have the problem with the timing of the flank. You need to wait at least 2 more seconds before you do that. Winston, please don't die. Yeah, I mean, you have to do something like that for sure. Just the timing of it, you know. I think this is GM 6v6, so it like masters probably. I like the Winston staging. Winston can kind of just drop bubble on the side there. That's fine. I don't like... I don't know what the plan was there, but that's fun to watch. Unfortunately, this is where Winston D.Va run out of options. So you almost need like a stagger. Like you need somebody to like die here. Because this is really where, like, red is bad, right? If this Zen dies, maybe. But, like, you need, like, somebody to, like, get cheesed here. Because it's, like, really hard for red to get pushed off their little choke here. Because, like, the D.Va, Torb... Like, blue needs somebody from red to screw up. Because there's not as much verticality in this section here. Wait, what did we trance? Oh, he's burning. Nonsense. Bobs, whatever. Domina kind of trolls. That could be it. That could be the one right there. Yeah, that's might be the one. I think it is the one, yeah. Because that's going to set up a lot of space from the tank line there. And they finished it off, okay. Yeah, so ults are basically... Ults were needed. A misuse of Domina ult, a misuse of Transcendence, which leads into a bomb into Primal, which then gets them the space that they need. But even then, you see, it's like they still have to blow everything. Like, they got to sweat their cheeks off to finish this. Because, I mean, yeah, that should be it. That should be it. That should be it. Yeah, okay. Mortal Bladed. Sekiro mentioned. All right, Team Red. This is where Team Red has their best bet.
Personne n'échappe à mon
They've got
regard.
ult bank. I like Team Red's comp a lot. I like Torb Widow. I think you got like the more aggressive short range. I mean, look at how their Torbjorn's playing. I like this a lot. I don't like the Dominus Sigma split. These guys, I think the tanks have been the weakest point of Team Red. But I kind of like how Team Red supports have played overall. I like the Torb Widow split, obviously. And as bad as Team Red's tanks have been positionally, at least they're playing tanks that are good on the map. Just general analysis. I'm just familiarizing myself with like different ranks, different play. Again, you can see like Torb's basically another tank with how this guy's been playing. He's done a really good job. Consistently baiting engages and punishing them over and over again. This is where I think Torb is like actually insane. I would be surprised if Torb's win rate in 66 doesn't go up by like 2% or 3%. I don't know if those stats aren't public, sadly, but I swear his win rate has to go up by a couple percentage points, 66. He's just like one of those tank DPS, basically, you know? That has really good matchups versus most tanks, has really mid matches versus most DPS, and then has AoE value. D.Va's trying to cook. I like the Maze swap from Team Blue. It's much better on the map. Helps out with a lack of consistent tanking. D.Va's trying, man. But they just don't have the ult bank for it. BAP window. Also, this is a really badly placed BAP window. You got to be way more patient with how you take space here. Like, I don't know why we're BAP windowing there. Did he mean a BAP window there? What the frick are we doing? This should be dropped, like, right here. Just to get out. Like, you have to use ults for space in 66. You just do. Like, you just, especially in retake. Like, this is just insane. You can't be blowing it down the tube there.
Into the iris.
I think it's probably similar for Mei too. Yeah, that would be my guess.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Mei Torb is slightly stronger. Torb again tanking. That should be a D-Mech on D.Va. Shame that Kinzo dies, but yeah. So D-Mech on D.Va. They're gonna Wu Yang ult. Mei helps, but it's just not enough. Torb is the real MVP this game, man, I'm telling you. Just an absolute menace. And yeah, that's a full hold there. That's a full hold. All right, one more code. Somebody give me a low rank code, bronze through gold. I might be more picky about the map, one we haven't preferably seen before. Oh, silver gold tank. I'm gonna prefer this one. Actually, timeout. I want to see gold Dorado. I apologize. I want to see Dorado. I want to see Dorado. Samoa is a good map, but I want to see some more awkward land.
2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Oof.
Stop the payload.
Let's see. I mean, Team Red's comp has some stuff. Venture Winston can definitely help for breaking this map, so that's good. And Blue's setup is abominably bad. Like, what are we doing? Right? I mean, I like the Sig kind of split here, but, like, we're all on the floor, and Dominus, like, literally shielding the spawn. So, like, look at freaking Winston. Winston staging. Looks like Venture's going to stage as well. At least that's the intent. Nope, Venture's just going to die. Okay. But Winston staged. And then that brings time for Domina to swing. Yeah, I mean, it works. I mean, that could have been very close to a win there. It isn't, but could have been. Winston, yeah, see, Winston's a freak, man. Somebody tie this man up. This guy's actually utilizing the map really well. All right, Domino's AFK. Dude, Winston's a freak, man. This guy's insane. Look at this guy's cover usage. Look at the venture. All right. Goes in for the dive. Domina's there. That should be one more kill for Team Red. Hopefully. No, they all suck. They all miss their shots. No, it's 2 more kills. We got it. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, Team Red actually played. Winston especially, but Winston Venture played it one really nicely. They need to clean this fight up, though, because this is a classic 66 moment where it's another choke, and then just the progress just stalls. Oh, no. Is Dominic gonna, like, 1v4? Oh, no. Oh, no, man. Dude, they just died. They, like, all momentum is gone. Died in a choke. Oh, no. What kind of hero would you say gets the most nerfed in 66? I don't know. I have no idea. Probably something like Mizuki, where he's like decent at angling, has insane sustain through his aura. His ult's really strong. His hat is, I mean, his hat toss is gonna be nuts. So anything with easy AoE value that isn't exclusively AoE value, I would say. I don't think Kiriko gets nerfed. A lot of Kiriko's value is through duelist, not just slop. They went Hog. I mean, Hog is not bad in this situation, man. If the Hog does what he's... I mean, look at that. Oh, they're all... Like, Winston's trying, man. Winston, try. Winston, try. Oh, they got the nano. He's on the flank, too. Dude, who is this Winston? This guy's cracked. And the Venture dies, but Venture gets a trade? Or will die? Nice, Winston. Oh, he gets hooked before he gets Primal off. Did they die in the choke again? Please tell me they don't die in the choke again. They need one more kill. They need to kill now. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, never mind. I lied. They're okay. They're on his back. The Gushui of silver or gold. Yeah. Yeah, Roadhog can't hold the main angle by himself. No, trust me. I've been complimenting the Venture too. I just think the Winston staging has been better than the Venture. Venture's just kind of running it down. But honestly, it's been fine. I think Domino Winston's like a pretty good tank composition for this year because Domino can definitely anchor it on main and then or on payload. All right. This is where I think Team Blue's composition is atrocious. They neither have the range nor the mobility for second point. So hopefully I'm not proven wrong. But I like Venture. I think Reaper, Ana, Winston, these all feel better. And then Domina can just do a good job of not dying. Uh-oh. What happened there with the Primal here? What happened? Oh, no. That has to be a fat finger. No. No, careful. What is he doing? This is me with Primal. Okay, we're good. Valk is weird, but I mean, it is an ultimate that you can use early, I guess. Domina dies to air. Ana dies to eat. Domina dies. I mean, Ana dies to like. I don't even know what Domina or Ana. Oh, she's just overextended. Okay. No, the momentum. What is Venture doing? What is going on? You know what Venture players are? Venture players are just Junkrat players that got therapy. Venture players are just Junkrat players that had a nice round of therapy. That's literally all Venture players are. Ay. Winston's just not staging. What happened to my Winston player, bro? Roadhog explodes, everybody's happy. Okay, come on, Winston. Come on, Venture. Yeah. Yes! Death and murder. See? Good job. Beautiful. All it took, one fight for them to do what they were doing on first point. Instantly win. Nice job. All right, stage, set up, set up, set up. No, stop it, stop it. Okay, never mind. They got a trade. It's fine. Primal's fine. Stagger is fine. Just don't die. Holy crap, that guy lived. Does he live? No way he lives. He actually does not live. That's okay. They still got the space off of it, and they forced an early support. Still winnable. Yeah, they're good. Okay, cool. Nice. Diamond Q kind of always going to be better than 1-2 sending alone. Yeah, I've thought about that too, Skywin. The more I thought about it, the more I'm more of a dynamic Q guy, because it's like it limits the number of 1-3-2 games. I think the only downside of dynamic Q is it adds 2 ranks on paper anyway. But yeah, from like a game enjoyment experience, dynamic Q is objectively better. It's just like it's just another system that they have to worry about. Did they get the snowball? They need one more kill. They need a kill now. Kill now. Ooh, not great. Roadhog being useless as always. Venture's gonna die, but gonna die expensively. That will lead to a kill, maybe? Nope. And all Team Red really needs right now is an ult. I think they lose this fight, though. They should lose this fight. Wins and Cleave kind of goes hard, though, no? Maybe they get it. This is still winnable. Roadhog's dead. Could be dead. Is not dead. Never mind. They get the res, though. Primal, can they get 1 kill? Yeah. Yeah, Roadhog's fricked. Yeah. I mean, red just used the space of the map. Blue did not. They played the heroes better. Winston Venture. Flats hits Malga? Yeah. Flats Malga, listen, Flats Malga hate, though, is like part PTSD. Malga's way healthier for the game than Roadhog. Not way, but way. One way. But Roadhog Roadhog has not gotten better. Like, Roadhog has not gotten better at all. Okay. Let's look at this Krieger thing here. Your crosshair looks clean. Can you show the settings? Yeah. Gameplay? HUD? Is that it? No. Hero? Yes. That's normal crosshair. And then I have an Ana Zen one, which is just a dot. It's not the... Honestly, I don't think my crosshair is that cool. I think it's a little too thick. I don't know. But yeah. Was Release Malga that bad? Yes. Release Malga was really bad. Release Malga was 100% atrocious. Okay, so unrelated here. Let me update the stream title so people aren't like, what's going on? Workshop code analysis. So thank you, Krieger, for doing this. I have no idea what was exactly implemented here, and we will take a look here really fast. Oh, my knee! I created this main most some are fun ideas and some are hard to execute due to workshop limitations, which is actually something I was hoping to bring the attention of the devs to show the playtime potential for the workshop, map editor tools to grow playtime and creativity for the player base. These are the design concepts for Ramacha, Kiriko, Reaper, Lucio, Sierra, Sombra, Shion, Freya, and more. Whoa, okay. Right. Debugging. Thanks, Spilo. YouTube video in question. Call, please don't ruin Shion. Okay. I don't remember talking. I guess this is talking about some of the other heroes besides source code. I don't want the code. Wait, where's the patch notes? Down here. Okay. Freya got buffs again. We don't like Freya, so maybe she got one of her buffs for Freya. Take aim cooldown time increased to 125%. Sure. I like the health increase. Krieger, could you leave the cooldown time the same, but reduce the damage slightly instead? It obviously not for today, but that would be interesting. But 250, okay. A 250 HP Freya. 0.4 second. Wait. Or wait, sorry, what does this mean? Take aim cooldown time, like as in the speed of scope? I understand. Okay. Reaper. Modifying Reaper's space shotguns and workshop is roughly as effective as negotiating with a torp turret. So after many times, I reworked a secondary fire entirely. Dart Turret's functionality expanded to compensate for hard-coded weapon limitations alongside a higher scale. Okay. Dire triggers, non-enhanced triggers, not consume 4 ammo instead of 2 ammo. Enhanced dire triggers, not consumes 8 ammo, forces a reload, applies a recoil impulse, and deals 25 damage in the price. All right, I'll need to tweak with this then. So basically, more of an ammo cost is what is like our mid ground basically. Wraith scoring a final blow. Scoring a final blow with enhanced dire triggers scores 1 upgraded Wraith form charge. Wraith onslaught enters Wraith form and disables environmental collision. So you just go through walls, sets gravity at 22, 25%, and increases movement speed to 120. Okay, interesting. So Wraith gets tweaked. I don't know. We can try a game or two. More tech with bike. Take notes whilst we were cooking. Okay. Wait, hang on one second. I gotta turn the air up. Okay, let's look through this. Joyride duration scalar increased to 125%. 5-second duration used to be 4 seconds. So longer Joyride. Joyride passive burnout. Holding backwards charges the bike. Increases jump speed to 130% movement speed freeze for the rest of the duration of Joyride. Okay, wow. All right. Dismount using evade resets the evade cooldown to 0.15 seconds. So you get a reset on the evade. All right. Trying to vash. Interesting. Interesting. I'm going to have to try all these things here. Deploys a fake drone to act as an anchor point. Holding anchor drone winches the player towards the drone. Press jump to release grapple. Then slingshot. Okay, so it's basically slingshot drone now. Sombra. All right. Max ammunition clip reduced. 45 bullets, not 60. Damage dealt reduced. Okay. EMP cost reduced. Hack cooldown time increased. Added individuals victim hacks. It was a hack progress and partial progress of that. Silence is what? What was silence again? I forget. We talked about silence a long time ago. Okay. So hack virus is a full hack. Okay. Okay. It's a lot of changes here, Krieger. Frick, man. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. We'll try a couple of these things. We'll try a couple of these things. Some of these are cooking. I think the ones that I desperately want to try are Xi'an for sure. I definitely want to try the Sierra slingshot. Sombra I'm not so sure about. It's not your attempts. It's just like, I feel like, but we can try it for sure. Ram might be interesting. Maybe Weaver, maybe Lucio. I'm gonna pee. I'm gonna do a hang around chat. We're gonna do some player pugs in about for the next hour or so. I'll be right back. Hang tight. Let's try it. Let's get up Nightbot so we can do a giveaway. YouTube viewers, I don't have a dashboard setup thing for YouTube. So if you want to join us, I'll need you on Twitch, sadly.
Hello, human person.
Hello, A Jackson. How are you, mate? Thank you for the sub. We'll take anyone from gold to GM. Or gold to champ if you're willing to off roll. Only reason I'm going to bully bronze silver is it might be a little frustrating or a little bit overwhelming. Just given the level of play on average. The keyword is play. Play. I will type it in chat myself. What? Play. Play. And then you are entered. You don't need to sub or anything. Just type play. Just be willing to play Overwatch. That's it. I'm going to want to try Xi'an first. If I say that I don't want to play, does it count? I don't know. It looks like it does. Yes, it does. It does. If you say the word play, like, Aswila, please don't make me play, then you're playing. Yeah. So sorry. GG's. Region locking for consistency's sake? Yes. But you shouldn't, your latency should be fine if you're in Europe or America. Asia might be a little rough. Okay, we'll do a few.
Can
Lumos.
QP Warriors apply?
Of course, Jacob. Lumos, battle tag, please. Yeah, babadoo. Battle tag, please. Also, yeah, they're not gonna be very serious, Comer. Battle tag and rank roll, preferred rank roll if you can. Just like very general. These are not like super serious here. Just drop it in Twitch chat, please. Krieger. Oh dear, I'm already friends with Krieger, I think. You should just be able to join Krieger, I think. But yeah, battle rank roll if you don't mind, so I can kind of start to get people in the right. I'm not gonna really sweat too super hard with the balance, but diamond tank, perfect. I will want DPS for this. Plat diamond tank DPS. Playing from Singapore. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Come on. There we go. Okay. Copying pasting is such a pain in the butt. Oh, I'm not. I'll come online. I should be online. It says I'm online on my end. Here. What about now? Also, I don't see you online. I think you're the offline one. Unless I'm crazy. Unless it's non-alphabetical. Oh, there you are. Yeah, you were offline. Or something. What rank roll, Krieger? I can't remember. Okay, let's do a few more drawings here really fast. Ajaxon, I can get you in. Loving Embrace, battle tag rank roll. Ajaxon should be able to join. Jackson's in a custom game, so there you go. When am I getting the champ? When I have the time. I'm gonna put you on DPS, I think, Jackson, unless you want to off-roll support. I mean, you could play support, maybe. This is like a diamond lobby. It's not too bad. I'm a plat of all, best at DPS, good at support. Okay. Do for support for now. Lumos at tank. Plat tank. Okay, I might move Lumos to DPS then. If that's okay, Lumos. You like to play support? Okay, that's fine. Well, we got one team ready to go. Okay. Wait, are we missing somebody? Am I stupid? Yes, we are missing Loving Embrace. For some reason, the invite didn't work. Yeah, you may have disabled invitations. Let me know when you get it sorted. Yo, Cactus Puppy, you want in? We got a little bit of a little baby Shion rework. A couple of little details when the community did it. Can try now? Sure. It might not be you. This game's custom game thing is super goofy. Tell you what, here's what I'll do. We'll do this easier. And then you should be able to just join from friends. Okay. Wildfire in Australia, welcome back. Battletech rank roll. And arguably him, Battletech rank roll. And then let me know, Shannis, what you want and what rank you are. Custom patched. I'll drop them in chat. I'll have a command set up for it in a second. Plat tank. Okay. I need... Oh, right. You said plat tank already. I'm stupid. Just pin him? Okay. Is there a mod here? Stefanos early? I can just pin this. I don't even know
What's
how...
the plan?
Ah! That's
What's
so
the plan?
loud!
What is the plan?
I had it
What's the
turned
purpose
up.
of your existence?
Ah! Frick. I can't... Dude, I can't pin on my end. I literally can't pin. I can't pin. Gold supports and stank is filled. Okay, great. All right. Why won't let me copy this? Why won't it let me copy this? There. What is the plan? Shut the frick up. You're working, sorry? No worries. Oh, that's right. No worries, no worries, no worries. You know what? Frick it. There. Hurry up, Queenie. Wait, who else won? Somebody else won. Wildfire in Australia. Oh, yeah, there you go. High plus. It's a plane in a row. There. We're just giving it out like candy. We'll probably put you on DPS for now because we're missing one. Okay, I think we need 2 more. Junker Prince and Gerbil. No, Kata, you don't get anything. And then let me know your rank roll. I think that's all for now. We don't need another tank right now, Wilson. Thank you, though. If that changes, I will let you guys know. Gold support for Junker Prince. Okay. I'm going to swap you with a Jackson. And Storm. Wait. Gerbil. Where's Gerbil? Did Gerbil say anything? I can flex any masters. Okay, great. That's awesome. I will probably put you on support then. And then put you a Jackson on support. And then you and a Jackson need to flip. Okay, that's fine-ish. This is kind of close, I think. I mean, it's not egregiously bad, to my knowledge. There's like a high-ranked support player in both teams. Jackson's definitely better. Their support line's better, but I think our DPS line is better. Okay. So yeah, Patch, thank you, Queenie, for pinning. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to ban one hero from testing. Nobody is allowed to play Kiriko. No Kiriko. No Kiriko. No Sombra. And no... I think no Doomfist. Yeah. No, I think Doomfist is probably okay. Ram is probably okay as well. Yeah, that's fine. No Reaper for now. No Reaper. No Kiriko, no Sombra, no Reaper for right now. We'll try them in a little bit, but like one thing at a time. I encourage you guys to try Freya, Shion, Sierra, Doomfist, Ramatra, Weaver, Lucio. Let's stick with, but you don't have to. You can play whatever you want. I don't need you to test these things for me. I'm testing them myself. You're more than welcome to if you want to, though. Right, I can do that. I forgot about that. I can just go hero roster and say, who'd we say? Reaper, Sombra, no Reaper, no Sombra, and no Kiriko. That should work without the workshop, I think. No, you can play whatever you want. No, you can literally just show up and play whatever you normally play. There's no pressure. I'm just looking for warm bodies. That's all. Okay. Left to right. So if you're not sure what role you play, just left to right. Tank, double DPS, double support. Works, tweaked, heroes. Patch. Patch is penned. Kind of washed at Shion, guys. I'm not really sure. So wait, what was changed?
Let's make the most of it.
You can do your little... Okay. Pull backwards and go...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh. I forgot I can dash off of that to get back faster. Ah, I'm trolling. I didn't hold it for long enough. Frick. Okay. Shion's delay was reduced, but I'm not really worried about like what was changed. Oh, you can see the meter in the top of the screen. Maybe it's not better for rollouts, guys, because you have to stand there. Maybe it's just more for like using it as a dueling tool. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's a long time to charge it up, which means there's like, but I like that. I mean, I like that. It's like risk reward, you know what I'm saying?
We have to stop their push.
Holy Moses. Frick. It feels really cool, honestly. I mean, I really like it. This has to be slower, right? Like, then just... I need to remove the dismount with dash. 168 damage is crazy.
Hiya. Let's move the barricade.
Can get it. Alright, if I just roll out... I should have dashed into it. Ah, it's speed ring, frick. It's definitely not much... It's about the same if I pull back or not, you know? Which is what we want. It shouldn't make your rollouts faster. It should be more of like a defensive tool. Yeah, frick. Okay, this was without any burnout. Yeah, it's almost the same. Ooh.
Our enemy is pushing.
No, I didn't do that, frick. No, I don't think you do make it faster. I think it's perfect as it is. Or, at least I think. Holy Moses. It feels like opportunity cost, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, if I just want the faster rollout, I should just use the bike normally, you know? But that's how it should be, you know? It should be like that. It should be like that. If anything, it should be more of like you actually... I don't know if that makes sense. It should just be a tech that you think about doing, you know? Yeah, it's like almost exactly the same. Maybe it's actually a little bit further.
Good enough.
Okay, I'm really nervous. I need to test that out in the training range. I don't think I did that right.
I see an enemy.
No. The double dash is definitely faster, but I couldn't quite get the hang of like whether it was implemented the way I had it in my brain or not.
Can't draw blood from a sword.
Pushing the barricade. Enemy here.
Ah, I did it too soon.
They have us outnumbered.
Horse and Crusaders!
You get a trade? No.
The robot is out!
Thank you for the sub. Loof.
Over here.
No. Rip. I see the Spyro taking it easy on his viewers. Yeah, that's right.
They've taken the robot.
Like, look. If I do burnout. Oh, I got speed ring. Frick. Feels like I get about the same distance as I normally do.
I see an enemy.
Yeah, exactly. One more game for the Pugs. Okay, see, okay. I know what it is. I think it's just a little bit off from how I was envisioning it. Because the dashes are taking your damage charges. I knew that was coming. You see what I'm saying? Like, I should be able to dash, damage, damage. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? The bike feels sick. Yeah, that's okay. It's basically giving you an option if you wanted to do something different. I see what you're doing. Yeah. Okay, well, Ryan's dead, but it's gonna be worth it. No! I thought I could get out. Something goofed up there. I don't know if I got hindered or what. I couldn't move. No, I didn't do the burnout. No. Holy moly.
This is the last stretch. Do not leave the robot.
Nice pull. I think we win this.
Tell them and we won't succeed.
Okay. We'll run it back. Okay. I really like the joyride thing a lot. I think it's an interesting idea. There's like opportunity cost of doing it. It kind of locks you out of it something, but it's tech. There's gonna be it doesn't necessarily mean you always do it because the rollout if you're just AFKing behind a wall. I like it. Unfortunately, the ult idea felt good, But obviously, because you can't dash and damage, you have to choose one or the other. It is a strict downgrade, but you can't exactly fix that coding-wise. So it's not really your fault. But I really like the bike. I really like the bike. Who else did I want to try here? So bike is cool. I want to try Sierra. Let's try again. Let's try Sierra. Why is it the same freaking map?
Tools in hand, brain in key.
Shouldn't be the same. I guess I don't know why, for whatever reason. Yeah, like number tweaking wise, I have no idea. But like the concept of sitting there behind a wall charging up your bike kind of felt cool. Kind of felt cool for like rotations and stuff, you know? It didn't like get you from point A to point B technically faster that much, if at all, but it made you decide if you wanted to go for it or not, you know?
Always climb, never fall.
Okay.
Everybody have their boots on tight?
Wait.
We'll wrap this up quick.
Look sturdy. You're killing it.
5, 4, 3.
Uh-oh. I think I broke it. 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 Whoops. I need to figure out how this works.
Always climb.
Hey.
Don't skip out on warm-ups, y'all.
This may not be an easy fix.
Here, kitty kitty. Here, kitty kitty. Here, kitty kitty. Here, kitty kitty.
Wait, I broke it.
Here, kitty kitty.
Oh no, I didn't break it. Wait, it's slingshot. Whoa, that was weird. It's slingshot. Dude, did you see that? Dorothy was there, but it worked like Dorothy, but better. Like it was like the best of both worlds.
And this will go smooth.
That was weird. I'm dead.
Flashpoint unlocks
Over
in 10
here.
seconds.
It's kind of funny. Look, I can press my buttons. See that? Frick.
I'll get him next time.
Flashpoint unlocked.
We might kind of troll this a little bit. Okay, hang on. Oh, mama!
They're good.
Frick.
Guess I gotta be better. Ready to rumble?
I need to get the timing of that.
Enemy in sight. Objectives in my court. Setting charge. Terrain.
Ah!
Over here.
Oh no, they died. It died.
I am capturing the objective. This will cut the pain.
Just tears just there. No, I need to stop doing that. I need to stop doing that.
Enemy seen.
Come on, team.
Alright. Okay, kind of.
Let's shake things up.
I suck. I'm just gonna straight back this way. Doesn't feel super responsive, obviously, but.
Eyes on the sky.
Next, flashpoint.
Weak sauce thing for the raid? I don't think the Seer thing works. Not enough to worth testing.
Let's try something different.
I don't think it works. I might want to try Sombra.
Press the attack.
Oh, I disabled Sombra. Frick. Maybe I do Xion again. Like that's cool. Yeah. No. It's just complicated, Krieger. I don't think you really can do anything about it, to be honest. This character's so stupid. Yeah. I don't think it works. Okay, I could try Freya though. Let's try Freya. Is Freya available? Someone choose Freya. Freya's available. I don't know how much I'm going to learn from 25 more HP, but... That delay feels a little bad. That's why I think unfortunately maybe Freya's kind of cooked as well, because I don't want to clunk add. I want damage reduction, you know?
I've heard enough.
Frick! We'll try one more life with Freya, and then maybe we'll try Sombra. I'm just kind of tootling around here.
It's not over.
Not yet.
Hello? We have enemies on the objective.
Watch this, ready?
Someone needs a enemy here.
Eyes on this! That's good. Hostiles on the point. Let's change that, yeah?
Meteor strike.
Yeah, there's a little bit of extra clunk, which feels a little bad. Frick! I think we still win this though. Winston OP. Alright, let's try Sombra. Oh, frick, Sombra's disabled. I'm so stupid. Okay, what's this Reaper change? Oh, Reaper's disabled too. Who did this, man? Who disabled all the fun heroes?
Secured.
Alright, is there anything else to change?
Flashpoint garden.
I'll keep trying Freya, I guess. Oi! Oi! Oi!
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Last mistake. We need to clear them off the point.
Reality bends to my will.
力挽狂澜。
Oh, that would've been so cool.
Well, you gave me a run for my money.
No, overcorrected. Oh no!
Need to stay focused. My ultimate's almost ready.
Enemy in sight.
Ola's almost ready.
No, I suck. Frick! I'm bad. Feels nice being able to move around a little bit more, though.
It's not over.
Not yet.
Free touch.
Enemy over here.
Frick.
Palace.
I'll try Sheehan one more time. Might as well.
Here.
Maybe we can get one of those ultimates that they talked about, you know what I'm saying?
My ultimate is charging up. Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Fricker! Dang it, man. That would have been so cool. Freaking Purr is such a broken cooldown. Alright, what's the thing with the dash dismount? Yeah, you can dash again immediately.
Minor perk unlocked. Good enough.
There we go. Oh boy! Frick. What did I do with Spylo? Immediately dies afterwards.
Enemy here.
Dude, the roll-off potential is crazy with that dash reset thing. Just for fun. Ah!
It's what you deserve. Glad you have your priorities straight.
Here, kitty kitty. Here, kitty kitty.
Strip to your hearts. Where's my next victim?
I'm getting into this.
Looking for Sky Noon.
Enemy over here. I'm claiming this objective.
Ah! It's bigger! I got a freaking hinder thrown at me! Literally! Ah!
Never touch me.
Oh, it didn't work there for a second. No. I think it didn't work there because of the speed boost or something. Got stuck. Nice. Okay. Fun heroes allowed. What do I want to test here? I kind of want to test support. I'm just going to enable everybody. All right. We'll enable all heroes.
Play of the game.
And then let's do... Honestly, we'll do a similar map. Let's do another push map. Can't go wrong with push. Let's go with East Speranza. Okay. And then I will... I'll try some of the Sombra Reaper stuff. See if I can get it to work. Loomis, do you care? Do you want to play Sombra Reaper? When I start watching it, it's always easy to make a decision what to do because I have a bird eye whenever I don't know if I should. Try to look for patterns. If you don't know who's taking, like, if you don't know where your team is positioned, then you can't decide on where to take an off angle. Like, you should know where your teammates are positioned. That's how you educate which angle you should be taking. That's a decision you'd make pre-fight, from what you see. Not really? Okay. I'll try Sombra to start.
In my world, there are no secrets.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
I got him in 30 seconds. Ay, te asusté. Systems
So hack, virus for the silence. Gun is less. This isn't really this wasn't really something I asked for, but it might be something interesting to try. That's half the virus, or half the hack, but it gets reset by the...
Enemy over here.
That party was boring.
I need to hack her twice, right? One. That's half a hack. Or maybe it's not. How do I know where my team is positioned? Look around. Like, look. Okay, we're here, so if I go here, this is an angle given where the rest of my team is. Right? So if I stay here, assuming nothing crazy happens, that's a silence, right?
Over there. Actuating the barrier.
Over there.
So I'm looking now. This is why you have wall hacks in Overwatch. It's why wall hacks is basically our version of like the mini
¿Qué onda?
mini map, you know? So like I'm looking at my team on cart. So if I go this way, I'll be uncontested on paper, right? Now I'm not going to do that because we're dead, but
Where's the bot going? Bring him back.
Here, kitty kitty. Here, kitty kitty. Here,
there's
kitty,
my
kitty.
team here, and here's my team there. So she can't use her abilities.
Amateur hour.
So now my team is here, so if I walk out this choke, I'm fricked. So I go off to the side here, look carefully, nobody's here. Sombra's on me, somewhere. There's the silence.
Catch you later.
Check my team, I'm still on an angle, right? Team is starting to stack with me. I rotate, open up an angle over here.
Let's take back that robot.
I'm safe here for now. Oh. I greeted for the kill there.
Heads up.
Yeah, we'll play for a perk and then we'll try Reaper. I'll maybe try some more Shion.
They have my attention now.
Yeah, this is just Krieger trying an idea, and so whatever. There's the silence. She's dead.
Tengo que irme. That helps. They're pushing. Let's push back. Ya volví.
Maybe I should have been.
We must stop them or our lead will be compromised.
Apagando las luces.
All right. You can try. Let's try to see how Freya feels in this matchup here,
Always.
or maybe it's more Shion.
They're about to pass us.
Nope, that sucks.
Winston report.
next? Apagando las luces.
I should have had that. I think she still dies.
Stop them.
Yeah, my opinion with Summer, that leaning into the silence is just the opposite direction where the character needs to go. Some of these changes were my ideas, some of them were just fun ideas to try. I think Gregor had.
Not bad. What's next? Thanks for pitching me up.
I don't really want to push there. Not with a good spawn. Three. Okay, we just win, I guess.
But let's move.
Over here. Just trying to help out.
We are close to achieving the lead. The barricade is progressing. Take off. Welcome to orbit.
Your team has taken the lead. Approaching the final.
The barricade is moving along.
Oh, I forgot that she's got hacks on me too. I'm stupid. What's going on in chat? Am I missing something? Okay. You're missing nothing today.
Simply stupendous.
So my comment, that comment's important, right? No. Honestly, yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, wait. Got rooted.
Overtime.
Stop them and we will succeed.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna say... Is there anything else really worth trying here? The CR250 felt good, but... Or the, sorry, the... Kiriko, some of these things I'm not as interested in testing, or were things that were relatively smaller. Maybe the Lucio ones. I think we'll stop there though, because I have to get started with Pugs soon anyway. I really like the Xion changes. That was cool. Krieger, do you have any videos of the Xion changes you could send me? Because I could pass that along. Specifically the Joyride, the Joyride ones specifically.
That's what I thought too.
Specifically the Joyride ones. Yeah, thank you, Krieger. You want to try Reaper? Not as much. It was more of just like a funny idea from Krieger. It's like you couldn't really do a lot with sadly with the coding that we had. But thank you, Krieger. It doesn't really matter, Jackson. It doesn't really matter. But thank you again. Yeah, if you can send me the video of the Joyride, I will definitely pass that along. I will definitely pass that along. Yeah, thank you, mate. I appreciate the time that you spent, and that was good. The game code is... I'll copy it in chat there. Thank you for the gifted sub. Marcinovans. And thank you everybody for joining us, by the way. I appreciate that very much. All the people that came in and played with us, thank you. So I will stream probably 1 or 2 games for Pugs, the Patreon Pugs, and then we'll probably end stream. I don't know, Silverharp, go for it, man. Go for it. Go for it. I'm going to get this lobby started really fast. Thank you for another gifted sub. And to Krieger specifically. Thank you. Can we keep that link as a pin? We can. Yeah. We can. Alright.
Good. Hold up. I'll...
Yo.
Yeah.
Hello.
I don't know when Ice will be here. I'm not sure if he's thinking 6:30, but lobby is open, public.
He's right here.
I've
Ice
never
is here.
thought 6:30 in my life. I've been doing this for 3 years. It has always been 5:30.
Ice
Has it
never
been 3
thinks.
years?
Ice
Oh my
never
goodness.
thinks of 6:30. Never, not once. I'm like, Ice, you want to come over to dinner and hang out at 6:30? He's like, what? What does that mean?
No.
That's not a time.
Yeah.
Okay, also, Spalo, I didn't actually hear what you said because the others were yapping. I'm
Oh
just
no, it's fine.
keeping
It's fine. I'm starting the lobby now, and
That's-
just Ice, I'll give you lead.
Where are you?
Listening to
Okay.
Spilo is always a mistake anyway. It's fine.
That's true.
I just made a
kinda got it down.
biohazard owner of the lobby. I don't know about that.
You just did that?
That seems fun if you ask me.
Me when I
Joey
give,
Crisp.
give lobby lead to a screwfly.
An anonymous
Oh.
gifter. Thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate that. Man, 3 gifted subs back to back. That's kind of you guys. Kitsy, congrats. Let me update stream title really fast. I only stream 1 or 2 of these because I know it's not like I'm not exactly engaging. Patreon Pugs. But I'll let y'all, if you guys want, you can pick the hero that I'm playing, and then at least for the 2 games. Some of the changes that went through obviously were like relatively small, that like you would just have to play over a large sample size, that you can't just like, oh, try it and play and it's fun, you know. And some of the other attempts were just like, you can't really test them because the coding doesn't work with Workshop. Can I play Junkrat? If I get DPS, sure. I don't know what role I'm gonna get, but yeah, whatever. I'll let y'all pick.
Fuck me, dude.
Hey,
no,
we
could do a 66 pug.
That was actually a pretty good Spylo
I was
impression.
thinking like
That was
you could
good.
do
That sounded
2
like him.
of 2 lobby
Average white guy.
66, then 2 lobby.
I heard that,
77.
Tom.
I don't know if that will work. Honestly, I thought it was Philo, so.
White guy.
That hurts, man. That hurts.
Dude, Tom, good job with that. That hurts, man.
You gotta open up your white dad vocabulary now.
That hurts, man. So.
Frick you, buddy.
No, not that easy.
Tone it down, pal. Tone it down, pal.
Maloob!
Watch your tone, buddy.
Heist, once we get started, I think Bia is new.
Who?
What?
Bia, I think once we get started, Bia is new.
Okay, I'll handle it.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Hey, Gregor, we just in time. We're going to be doing 66 Pugs.
We're doing 66 Pugs? Let's go.
Playing the worst game mode? Hard to guess.
Wait, are we actually?
I don't think so.
I sure hope.
Thank you for the gifted sub. Another gifted sub, Anonymous. Death Pony. Thank you very much.
Three-fingered Joe.
That's great, Krieger. Thank you. That's totally fine. There's a couple of things that I was interested in, but I think definitely the bike one is like, that felt like a perfect balance of opportunity cost. It was nice. Yeah, it makes sense.
Ding.
I mean, just you wouldn't be enough either, but...
True.
Dude,
But I
am
do
6
want
people.
to try and play today because this is gonna be like the last time I can play in these pucks for a long while. Because the next
Why-
time we're gonna meet up, I'm either already in Sweden or I'm getting ready to move.
Oh, you're
to
moving?
it.
Oh no.
Yes, I am.
I'm so sorry. I hope you don't have to actually move to Sweden.
Wait, from where to where? From
Hit the
where to
Swedes.
Sweden?
Germany. It's not far. It's like
called
what,
on
I'm gonna
immigration,
spend
it's
half
fine.
a day. I'm gonna spend half a day in
Yeah.
a car, but I'm not
Oh,
gonna take my
yeah,
big
yeah.
computer with me because it's a
Yeah.
temporary
Okay,
flat.
You go there to live full time?
never
Or
do that.
what?
Yeah,
Nah,
just
Yeah.
she's
studying
going there
now.
with
Do you
2
know Swedish?
nuclear bombs. She's
Yeah.
blowing up Swedish.
Yeah, I decided Sweden. Not a fan of it.
Sweden needs to be gone. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're famous for our nukes.
On the breakout, you can
Yeah,
stick with
Sweden
Joanna.
is famous for its nukes. That
Yeah,
is
yeah.
true.
Look, we
Yeah,
had
famous
there.
I don't think that was you. I think there was something like they couldn't get like the grapple stuff was like really hard to tweak with the workshop code. I agree with Krieger that like I don't know if Cactus Puppy is still here, but like maybe one day when they have more resources, I would love to see more like resources devoted to the workshop code. It's like definitely one of those things that wouldn't really pay off right away. Be more of like a long-term investment thing, but yeah, it would be nice. Looks like I'm in tank, y'all. Any preferences for tank? It's gonna be 5v5 tank, keep in mind. Ryan. Malma. JQ win rate spike? Yeah. I mean, makes sense, right? Shout buff was pretty big. JQ? I actually don't play a lot of JQ. I'd be down to try, though. Workshop days could be a long-term content cycle buff for times where updates are low, in my opinion. Yeah, agreed. I'm with you. I think there needs to be like a healthy balance of like content maxing, but also like quality maxing. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that's like gonna pay off long-term. Like these hero reworks, you know, map reworks, workshop updates, quality of life, stuff like that. They've done a pretty good job of that for the most part. You're hyped for some Ryan? All right, maybe we'll play some Ryan. We'll play Ryan or JQ. How about that? Ryan or JQ. Maybe we'll do one of each if I can. I've run down the rage hog. No, frick, man. Sometimes they sent me from backline to backline. That was fun. Yeah. Yeah, freaking like leaving the spawn doors was great. All right, I think we're starting. Am I actually tank? I didn't even see. I assume I'm tank. I'm actually gonna turn off the light here. I am. Rhino JQ. Let's do JQ. Let's do JQ. I can run Rhino anywhere. JQ, you can't run everywhere, at least in my opinion. So I'm gonna run JQ where I can run JQ.
Yeah, I'll run it down one game. This is gonna go bad.
Brignir? Are you talking to chicken? Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I've been loving Brig recently. I still can't tell if the change is like a buff or a nerf, but like
It's a buff when you're doing things.
Yeah, it's like it feels like a buff once you get like your perks. Once you're like full perked up, it feels like noticeably stronger. Also, I did not realize.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't realize how many times I killed you. I was watching back the VOD from your perspective.
Dude,
so I was
you
told
freaking
that
messed me
your
up.
aim was,
yeah,
I
it was
told your
sussy
aim
baka.
was subpar.
But listen, the win speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
True. Yeah,
Winner,
I never
winner.
at any point felt like I was the only player on my team either. So.
Frick off.
Yeah, I did not hear that comment earlier at all, or the exact opposite of that comment. I mean.
Sure you did.
Ooh! The port's on the right side.
Drop. Okay, we're good.
I'm here. Things talking. You were not Tom, so that's my bad.
I'm on the Reaper.
I'm okay. Just get out.
Thank you.
Regroup on point.
We do need to get a point.
Yeah, it's such a rare occurrence to do that. You should really savor it.
Take the point and then force out their angles, guys. Their soldiers coming
shoot.
back.
I'm getting poked from the left side.
Chicken is dodging the mirror. What a noob.
Doofus on me on point. Yeah, I'm dead.
I saw it about half a second after when I needed to see it.
Frick, man, I can't get a freaking knife.
We can tell.
Literally think I've hit one.
Yeah. No.
I don't think we're making it.
No.
No.
I think Hanbin would have hit more knives at this point.
Dude, I've hit zero. I've hit zero knives. What?
That was
I hit one.
Oh god.
I hit one.
You hit on the Mizi
one.
though, so he'd keep it away.
I have ult.
I'm walking in. Third punch.
Dim high.
I'm freaking trolling the game in this lobby.
I
Just play to either trade or reset or something, because we might not get another fight.
Yeah. I'm resetting.
No, we get another fight.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
No, Jackson's dead.
Yeah,
We did get one. We got one. So we can play fishing simulator in this corner here. We're gonna have to take a fight as forward.
We have Queen ult, so we should be.
I should get rooted almost instantly.
Let me go fade out root then. No root.
Did that to sustain.
I got a little bit of point.
Nice hack.
For a while.
Oh, frick!
Doofus low. Doofus so. He's got supports on him.
I missed another knife.
Thank
Trying to
you.
live max as hard as I can.
It's actually kind of winnable. You guys are down one. It's not winnable.
No, I'm so low though. I can't
it's
peek.
okay. That's okay.
Bro, it's the break problem, man. Like, I can't do anything. They're all
That's the
far
worst
away
point
from
for you.
me.
It's the worst point for you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
That's true. That's true.
It's the worst point for you.
Bro,
Worst point for
they're
you.
so,
We're good. We're good.
They're faster than me, man. I can't do anything. They just like
hold
run
on.
away from me. They all like have a better shit.
I'll give your legs a little bit of
Wait,
steroids.
Ariana, this
How's that?
soldier here. We can kill this guy. We can kill this guy.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you.
The Reaper's here. They're gonna. Yeah, they run away. It's fine.
Yeah. It's fine. That's fine. I'm poking.
Wraith Force.
Doomfist on our back line. He's punching through.
We can't. Just pick people up.
Yeah. I was looking for EMP opportunity, but it's not there.
I'll give Brig one more
guys?
point.
I'm back. I'm back.
What do we think about giving Ajax a good hero and getting me off of this thing?
Oh, I'm like, dude, I swear I want to.
I think we need as much help as we can get right now.
I mean, this is like best case scenario for us. This comp is fine for our comp. We just suck. That's it.
Yeah, like,
and literally, there's not a single fraudulent hero at this point in time. We just need to not be bad.
Okay, are we? Is this winnable? Are we here?
Yes, winnable.
Reaper's one. Reaper's one. Wu Yang's weak. He's gonna have ulto. Knight that guy. Oh, I'm punched.
I think Erdu is just a little bit too good at the game. I don't know.
He's really not. Trust me on this one.
No, I'm saying that because I just watched me and Ajax and both just get dumpstered by him.
Yeah, but that was also a skill issue on me.
You know? Like,
No, it's a skill issue on my part too. But like,
did somebody touch?
I think it's a team skill issue. It's fine. Oh yeah, I'm with you guys. Eridu's on my tail though. I missed my virus.
I did something, guys. I did something. I'm 6'7", 6'7".
I'm not doing much.
Yeah, I'm handing you the keys. I can't.
I don't even want him. I almost got rally. It's alright. This rally is gonna be really good. I'm gonna kill someone. I'm an A player with this rally. That's the new bar, man. This hero's just so freaking slow, dude. I mean, I finally have the major perk. I have a little bit of movement speed.
Okay. Wu Yang hack.
Again.
Oh, chicken's one much time. I'm with you, Ariana.
Thank you.
Oh,
he's hacked.
That would be a troll if he were to land on us, because I would counterback him with that.
Yeah, true.
We need to push out these angles. Reaper's behind us.
Okay. Hack on the right side. I'm camping left.
Put the Doom on the ground.
Ah!
I just got double ulted.
Yeah.
Well, it was worth it.
You got double ulted, but you only died once. I think that's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got single ulted, but I only died once.
That's not worth it.
Yeah. It was also Spyler's fault for getting ulted in the first place.
I don't know how to take space. I'm gonna walk out in an angle.
I'm walking down main.
Might work better for you.
So unimaginably hard.
Oh, I went too early. That's my bad.
Well, I think we just lose this.
I'm gonna swap to Surge. Just considering our comp.
I got a trade at least.
Yay!
We got one more fight.
Alright. I just gotta put the good hero in the back. Freaking OP hero.
Ooh, thank you.
Guys, I don't think we're gonna get a touch. And I'm not that good at that.
Bro, my chat is roasting me for resetting in the middle of 4 members of the enemy team. Y'all are getting IQ checked right now. I was 100% dead.
Someone else has to touch.
I can't touch.
Yeah.
That was fun. Well, I mean, I don't know. That felt relatively balanced. I think we just suck, to be honest. I'm like looking at this. This should be balanced. I think we just suck. I would have jumped sooner.
Brig is
yeah.
just the worst hero ever.
I mean,
the only logical explanation. It can't be me. It has to be the hero.
just so you guys know, we lost to a Reaper with a Soul Orb. time to hang it up.
I mean,
yeah, I was planning on jumping sooner, but then I was like, oh, wing is right there, and I hit the knife, and so I was like, oh, why not? I played terribly in Queen. I played terribly. Dude, it's so freaking hot. 50 more minutes. Yeah. If I get tank again, I'll go Ryan. Because I know that was the deal. Discord noises? Yeah.
Buddy.
no. If you saw what happened to my body afterwards, it was definitely a splatter. There was like there were pieces everywhere.
Dude, I sucked that game.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
No.
I hit no abilities.
Yeah, no kidding.
I love how I walked in you and you just
Obvious.
gave up and walked up to me.
All right.
Well, I had to reset. I was gonna die either way. I was gonna stagger.
I know.
Uh,
but you probably could have got killed. Junker Queen.
Let's welcome BA.
Welcome, BA.
Hello.
We're ecstatic to have you here with
A
us.
fun fact about BA is that he's also planning to nuke Sweden.
Oh.
No, the thing is,
You might want to cancel your move.
we are
But
getting it wrong.
Nice.
But before or after
Famous
Queenie
for its
gets there.
nukes not being nuked.
No.
Live, prepare.
So, if
We're
you're
gonna watch it
Swedish, you should
together.
beware. You should beware of that.
I'm not drunk enough for this.
I'll
I'll be
catch
back.
the nukes. You know that?
Oh. We should
Yeah,
do
I
watch
want to watch you
Gibraltar.
catch these nukes.
Wait, how is England leading 4-0? What the fuck?
Dude, it's England, dude. It's fucking France.
Because
France.
neither team has their starters, and England wants it
Okay.
more.
Okay, then good thing I didn't watch that.
They have Mbappe, but their entire defense is
Oh, okay.
not.
Oh, okay. I'm not feeling bad about losing this then. Because I thought they might try, but
No, I don't think either team is really trying.
because the England's coach said that they will stay professional even though they don't like the third place game. That's what I remember him saying.
Second thing you have to know about BA is that he's a suspicious Winston one trick, so beware of that as well.
Does he jump?
Dude, the Winston is kind of nuts though. Didn't you primal me out of the air on Freya in one of the matches?
Yeah, I tried to.
Yeah, no, you did.
You should try not jumping like T does.
No.
No.
Please don't do
I did
that.
hear he won a Pugs match like that.
I mean, okay, not only did I win a Pugs match, that was the easiest Pugs match ever won. So
T has like a 70% win rate on no jump.
that is
Winston,
correct.
right?
I have a
So it's-
74% win rate on it.
Okay, you might want to clarify what the balance looked like, considering you made the game in which you were the no jump.
Well,
Winston,
hey man,
and you
the
had
other
the
team was
easiest
supposed to
game.
win because they're playing against a no jump Winston, so I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
This guy's
How are they
freaking
supposed to
prime
win against
Carpe
someone
on his
like
team
that?
versus like Joe Blow, Bronze.
I always balance
McGee.
against myself. Okay.
You always balance against yourself?
Yeah.
I would never do that, honestly. If I had the power, get fricked.
I think my Pugs win rate is 22.3 something percent.
I think mine is
It's
about
22.365. You know,
I do too, but that's because I'm always get like swamped against me. It's not my responsibility.
Yeah.
I'm not the
It
man.
is
you can't play up to your, you know.
It is your responsibility.
Yeah.
Just live, lol. Just live in create space, lol.
Let's do this.
Yes. I love this name. Bien.
Bitch.
Let's probably do that.
Waloob.
Who the hell are you
Yes?
again?
Hmm?
Fuck.
Okay, Donald.
I just felt like saying Waloob.
That's real.
You know, that happens, you know?
Oh. I accidentally shift tabbed and I can't unshift tab.
Linux moment.
Linux moment.
Maybe the game is uninstalling right now.
Maybe.
Wait, I don't know. But I'm stuck.
You're playing on Linux? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I have to alt F4.
Ooh, goodbye.
Shit, bye.
Wow.
Are you playing this? Oh, I'm gonna take that as a no.
Dis said she will play if she's needed for 2 lobbies.
Oh.
Yeah.
I actually could do that now that I look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Do we have one more now?
If. Oh, someone left. Oh no. Okay, so I need.
Also, you would have to play anyway.
I need another one. It's okay.
Yeah.
We might get it. We could send out
Are
a
you
ping.
coming back or what?
I'm coming back. I just had alt F4.
Alright, so
Yeah,
you
man,
notice
the shaders
that
have to
you have
process again, that's
animals on
fine.
one team and then you don't have on the other. You've stacked animals on the same team.
Yes.
I'm not sure I would describe Cultist Zenyatta as an animal, but sure.
I mean,
Milo is the animal, not the Yara.
I guess I could do this.
My quality of play has been described as
in which case, Cultist Zenyatta would count as a flag of some sort.
Yeah.
No.
I think if you kind of extrapolate the cultist stuff far enough, I think yeah.
I think the name is the animal part, not the icon.
Yes,
Very smart.
yes, that's right.
Speaking of
Does that
very
mean we have to
smart,
swap Gregor for Arietta?
Speaking of very smart, Team 2.
No.
That's rare.
Team 2, very smart.
Protectress and Captain Ricard. For once, I will
Is that really
praise
very
Team
smart?
2.
No.
Yikes. I don't like that.
No.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Alright, chat, we'll do one more. What do you guys want to see for support? What do you guys want to see for support? I will play anything but Mercy. Cat, Mizuki. Wu Yang, Cat. What's up, Bouncy? Patreon Pugs, Life Weaver. Another cat vote. Oh no, the same cat vote. I mean, I can do cat.
Sure we do. If we don't keep morale up, we won't be in any shape to fight. You're tougher than steel.
Can we talk about this guy playing an unlikable hero?
Yeah.
1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Shit, that's an Orisa.
Yes, it is. And it's chicken. And a Risa with a cat. Oh, she stole my Mega! No!
You're probably not play break.
I reset. I say that like anybody had any choice.
Yep.
Reset. Oh yeah, we're in spawn, so.
Whatever there.
Okay.
Oh, fortify. More spend. Where's the one? Oh, what? I got freaking Australia latency. Holy mackerel. I wasn't even close to that.
Fucking over health on that. Save her. I'm casting the ult.
Let them up.
No way, I get fucking. How did you fall off?
It's my keyboard. It's lag.
Frick, man. We're so bad at this game.
Okay, I suppose I should have res ulted to stall longer.
We didn't get Primal off. I missed my cat ult. Waloob dies mid ult. Loof gets thrown off the mat in ult. Zero ultimates. Zero ultimates.
Because I had to touch.
I know.
I was stuck in main with my ult.
Zero ultimates, bro.
I used my ult, and I held the wrist in main, and I get pooped off.
I got my ult having to touch.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm saying we got zero. We didn't get a chance to use our ultimates, or we missed it.
Ah.
Yeah.
Good cover story.
A 100% pulse bomb attach rate. I don't want to hear it.
Got 71 damage
You're
amplified.
talking a bronze damage.
Yeah.
2,000
damage? I should stop doing any damage. Such a nice thing.
Yeah. See if you can get 2,000 healing though. Just like take damage and recall a bunch.
Sure.
Okay. Wait, chicken's low. Chicken's low.
Yeah, chicken dies. Oh. I need help. I'm next to you, Luke.
Yep. Sorry. I was on listening.
Oh, I just ult tabbed.
This guy's, he's turning his aim hacks on.
Aim hacking is good.
Yes. Especially on cat. Very impactful.
I mean, unironically, I bet aim hacking on cat would be pretty solid.
I think I did land some. I did.
No.
Wreck.
Go
Controlled, you said.
It just went in a circle.
Break the bubbles. Oh, tried that.
Bubbles down.
The chicken, man.
Chicken won. Over here.
But why would you drop me?
I didn't want to pick you up. I'm doing it for movement speed.
Oh, I wanted to go on.
There's
a lot by you.
I saved my Winston, but I had to kill myself for it. Okay.
How does this guy live? I just have a monkey in my face.
All right, y'all gotta take responsibility for that. I saved my Winston.
What do you mean?
Took out the cat. I don't know.
I have a monkey in my face all game.
Yeah? So?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Catch one. Up, up.
You're back to the monkey's face.
Correct. Well, we need to clean these fights. We need to clean these kills up, I think, if we want to win. Like, supports or somebody has to die or something.
In order to win, we have to kill the enemy.
Well, I'm saying don't just be happy with capping point. It's not going to be enough.
Yeah,
I booped their jump, I booped their jump, I booped their jump.
Nice. Where's Kiri? Oh, over here. Cat 1. Winton low as well. I think he has primal though. Uh-oh. Well.
Spray on the flank.
I need help behind you, Luke. Thank you.
There it is over there.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay.
I have a monkey in my face.
Got one.
Monkey up point. I'm just trying to live.
Yeah, coming.
Yeah, I died.
Big bubble and kill primal. Go big bubble and kill primal.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
Kitty's up. Not anymore.
Nice.
Alright.
Stressful. Listen, I don't want to hear it. Look, they ulted our Winston. I stunned the cat and steal the cat who's stealing our Winston and threw Tetris into the swamp.
Threw Tetris into the swamp?
That's right. And I didn't have her, so I couldn't win the 1v1. I don't think anyway. I might be misremembering.
I think my allergies are acting up. Oh.
Wait, so did you or did you not kill Tetris?
I did kill Tetris. I did kill Tetris,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
I got 1 for 1 and saved my Winston.
Okay, well done. Well done. Listen, you're allowed to have a good fight every now and then. As a treat.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Shit. Dude, it's so laggy when you jump on that. I have the rotating speed of 8.
My bad. I didn't let you give it the space. I thought you were still there for some reason, and then I looked and then there's nobody in the land.
Fuck's sake. I'm just getting chased by monkey and cat.
Nice. A very skillful Waloo kill.
Oh,
let him know.
I'm stuck.
There's Suzu.
We can win.
I got 2 in Suzu. We win this.
Go for cat first. Cat first. And cat point. Cat has to die. All right. Now Winston.
What's everyone else?
Okay.
Nice. Is there something still in coast? No.
Monkey chased.
No
I
way!
forced
The
primal.
fur went uncool.
I forced primal.
Yes, we're even.
No, we're not.
Okay, we lose this. We're down.
We lose
We're not,
this.
bro.
How
We
did
still
we
win
lose it? I
this.
had monkey on me the whole game.
We can still stall point if we're
Yeah,
not,
we can actually win. We can actually win. We cannot actually win. Holy crap, we trolled that so bad. My bad.
Yeah, who's we?
Me, everybody else. Oh, why did my per not? Dude, my per didn't work. I pressed the button and it didn't go off.
That one's not okay.
Dude, my purr's not working. My my freaking Yule's not working from spawn.
They're just letting me flip. Oh, they've made it. Almost got flipped.
Oh, wait.
Heals on point, heals on point.
I will take it. I'm not resing.
Are you kidding me? Cat's 1 HP and lives. I just hate this. I hate this.
Shut the spike.
Yeah, grab Mega.
Over here.
No.
Heck, man.
I'm leaving then.
Right on pink.
Okay. Oh. That's alright. Oh! Dude, that was...
They're in a spawn.
Really don't want to res. It's... Yeah, this is not a good fight for that.
I might be able to get touch. I'll go around coast.
I mean, it's at 86%. We definitely should have touch. And options.
I got touch. I got touch. Just play to win. Play to win. Don't worry about point. Don't worry about point.
Yeah.
Enemy here.
Just play to not die and play to win.
Scorch the sky.
Can't hate for that.
Fury no ult, or no cooldowns. No. God.
Heal me a loop. Heal me a loop. Heal me a loop.
Yeah, sorry, I could see it. I could see it.
That's okay, that's okay, We can still win this, There's a bunch of low HP targets. There's a bunch of low HP targets and we're really close to primal.
Got one here.
I'm close to ult as well.
Oh, I don't want to be primal.
I suck!
She on one. Nice. I'm one.
Have kids just in.
Won't count one out. I booped the jump. Oh no, I didn't.
Oh,
nice. Holy
nice.
crap.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, I've missed 4 ultimate. Oh.
3 people with 14 deaths.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I
Dude,
honestly...
This guy, I forced fucking this ult here, because he just in my face the whole time. 15 seconds.
Well, Ice-T's pretty good at his job.
Yeah. It's true. Gregor, I'm sorry for suicide bombing you and...
Alright, GG's mates. I'll see you guys later. Take care, y'all. Week off next week, so no streams next week. But obviously it'll be kind of a chill time anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. I'll toss the raid over to Meow. Meow to Heavenly. Take care, y'all. Goodbye, YouTube as well. Loves and kisses, and test the 66 stuff. Have fun with it. Yes, loves and kisses. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the gifted subs, the views, the kisses, the punches in the stomach, the whole 9 yards. Take care, y'all. GG's. Goodbye, YouTube.